Hey guys, welcome to the show. Tonight we got Carmen and Louise with His and Hers Cigar Lounge coming from Cocoa Beach, Florida. This is Cigar Dudes podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters of the leaf, welcome to our show. It's time for the Cigar Dudes podcast. Let's freaking go!
And they weren't waiting for me, Rob.
I know, guys.
We were having a discussion. We were trying to see if Carmen and Louise was going to show up. Actually, we know they're running a little bit behind because they have to close their shop.
Yes.
And it's fixing to get good. You know what are you lighting up there, Aldi?
Las Calaveras.
I have never had one of these. I got one of these from a gift from Mr. Ed, an Easter rabbit.
Guys, I never saw that under my name. What is that over there?
The bunny droppings. It's pretty nice. Oh, what is over there?
No. Under my name. I never had that before. What happened over there?
His and Hers favorite cigar dude.
Oh, I wonder who did that. I was like, what the heck is he talking about?
I was looking behind me, like, what did I change?
I know.
Hey, and I fixed my camera.
Good.
Oh, I noticed that.
Yes,
I can see that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something.
The switch.
This is hilarious. I say, let me see how Aldi is doing. So, okay, thank you. So, I put my with the iPhone. I put my iPhone, and I go like this, and the camera comes. Shoo. I go over there and goes. Shoo. That's it. It took me over 45 minutes to do the thing, take it out, do everything, reset my phone, go back to settings. God, it was a CW, but it was
Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time.
Oh my word, this is wonderful.
That's what happens when you add an old man as a host.
Come on.
Aldi is the oldest here.
I am.
Tony.
so Tony.
Larry.
What a
Boy,
moment.
Larry get a new hip, and he done went crazy on us, right? He's like all about it now, like he's ready to go.
Yeah,
He's rejuvenated.
Larry, sometimes you have to read your text messages in Discord. Because I send you one, you don't pay attention to it, and then I see you in every podcast over here.
We know that guy.
What's going on, Luis?
What's going on, mi gente?
¿Todo bien?
Todo tranquilo aquí. Just arriving.
Good. Good.
Good.
Was it hot in Florida today?
No.
Beautiful.
No, it's in the 40s.
What's up, Carmen?
Hey, gentlemen, how are you?
Oh, man.
We're good. We're just kind of getting through some of the comments and saying hi to everybody out there. And
can you see this, Randy?
This is what Satan's ass crack feels like.
That's my town right now. It feels like 95 with 100% humidity. It is just disgusting.
Well,
It's just me or what? Because it has been saying, say, Carmen and Luis came over here 3 times. I see you guys going like this. I mean, like a stuck. It's
what?
me.
Oh, we can see you.
Yeah,
fine.
you're good.
It's that Spanish internet.
That's probably what it is.
He's waiting to translate.
Yeah.
No. It comes from between Connecticut and Texas. It's somewhere in there.
Who's in Connecticut?
He meant North Carolina. We were on last night.
No.
I mean, South Carolina.
For a reason. I just should know why.
Way too high up.
It's going to get worse when AOL ends their dial-up.
I saw that. Y'all have dial-up at y'all's lounge, Luis?
No, I just got home.
I saw it. Where was that today? Was that? I thought that was a joke. That was really true. Like AOL is ending their dial-up.
Yep.
Yeah.
For like almost what, close to 30 years.
Oh, more than that. Yeah, it's more than that. It was the 90s.
Oddly enough, I still got my AOL.
You're using Hotmail. What is it?
Oh my God, Hotmail! I forgot
Hotmail. Hotmail. How many in the? I guarantee there's somebody in the chat that is still using AOL.
Well, I got three guys, and very important guys. So I mean clients, not for the cigars, that they still use AOL. I say okay, but again, they still ask fax to them. So that explains it.
So I'm just letting y'all chill out. We're letting y'all get relaxed. I know y'all just got done closing and you rushed and you're trying to get on. Just chill and light your cigars, enjoy it. We're just hanging out.
Oh, you okay?
It wasn't too bad here today, but the other day it was hotter than a trailer park meth pipe at 2 a.m. It was pretty rough.
I heard inmate today say, "Hey man, make sure you stay grounded." He says, "I'm grounded like a fat girl on a stool."
That's what an inmate said.
That is great.
Elvis on the smoke.
Uncle Hector, why are y'all guys looking like Gandalf? The gray Gandalf, the white, and the beardless wonder Frodo. Oh, I guess he's calling Frodo.
I don't know, Uncle Hector, but you on my blacklist already?
Okay, this podcast only lasts an hour. Let's get with the program. Oh, right. Yeah, LOL. LOL. Rob's just mad because he went to bed last week and he would have won.
I texted him first thing in the morning. I texted him at like 6:15 saying, "Hey, buddy, guess what?"
And he called it. If I win,
well, as a matter of fact, to be honest, when it was the countdown going to, it was in like about 40
30 seconds because we knew.
But I text him. I say, "Hey, you won. Jump in." He answered me the next day in the afternoon. I said, "Well, I tried to tell you, but
it's a little late."
Oh my God!
They just disconnected AOL. It goes down. Oh.
So, are y'all been open a year yet? Are y'all been open over a year? How long y'all been open?
October 5th will be our
That's right.
At least here in Florida.
Yes. Super excited about it.
What are the big plans for the anniversary party?
Saturday, October 4th. You're all invited. We got some surprises coming. I got a surprise. I ran out of butane right now.
Yeah. That's what I want to tell you. Click, clink, click, clink, click, clink.
All right. I'll get you matches. I'll be a good woman.
I'm good.
Hey, did she freeze some of them in and outs? Are they still some in the freezer? The burgers?
Oh no, those are all gone. That lasted a week. That was it.
Okay, so listen, we hit Texas when we were going down for that event. Bill was beside himself about Whataburger. Right, so we went over to this. We went to a Whataburger, and we got one here. I've never been to it. I've heard bad things. I didn't see anything special. It was like almost no meat. It was all bread and lettuce.
You ain't got to come back to Texas.
I'm
just telling you right now. Plus, I know it's spelt Whataburger, but we all pronounce it Waterburger. Just say it.
Is it Whataburger or water? Like
what a burger.
Yep.
We all it's Waterburger.
Learning new stuff.
Back in 06, I was in New Jersey, and one of my plumbers, the only thing that he eats, it was Whataburger every single day. But every single day, and not because they're very tiny. So I mean, 15 for lunch.
No, those are White Castle. That's White Castle. Dinner.
Yeah.
No,
They got,
no
they
White
got
Castle.
great breakfast though.
No White Castle, Whataburger. And in the middle of the job, he has a cardiac arrest because so much grease for the leaf thing. He almost died. He almost died, and it was for that. So, just saying, but
yeah, there is no wad of burger on that thing, Josephus. It should be called barely burger. They call that barely burger.
Oh man!
And the guy was like this. It's not like he was like a, no, he was, yeah. And they have White Castle by the way too, as well. So he was doing both.
I don't remember taking him to a Whataburger.
I've eaten at White Castle in Brooklyn, and it was pretty. First of all, it was like being in a housing unit back home, in a mental health unit, because I was sitting across from my best friend and our wives were next to us, and they were freaking out, but it was legitimate like being in a mental health housing unit because it was just fucking crazies everywhere in there. Who's yelling at who's talking to themselves? But
is there a snare drum beside you?
Right next to me.
Can you put something on it? It sounds like I hear the chains.
It sounds like somebody's playing this.
I got it down to a tom. That's the cicadas.
Oh, okay.
When you talk, that's what we hear. Okay, that makes sense.
That's the cicadas.
Then I'm gonna send them the linkings on my backyard.
No.
So anyways, Whataburger and White Castle. So, questions for this couple over here. Amazing couple, by the way. I know who's your favorite cigar dude guy. I just saw under my name over there. So, I didn't do it, but just happened. So,
might as well run with it.
Ish, guess what I'm smoking?
Around the world.
Sniff it.
Smell it.
That's it. Put that smoke in the air, right in there, for what I can smell.
What am I smoking?
Put that smoke in the air. PSST. Yeah.
No.
I believe that's what you're smoking. No.
No. I'll give you one more shot. I'll give you the blends. I'll give you the blend so you tell me which cigar it is.
Okay.
Oh, that's interesting.
Okay. Ligero Dominicano.
Okay.
Seco Piloto Cubano.
AK-45.
San Andreas wrapper. I'm missing one ingredient. You should know this.
Fuck. It's only like 300,000 cigars.
No, you got it.
No, you're close. You're close.
You're very close.
If CAO was listening right now, they'd be really upset that you don't know this cigar.
Dominicano binder.
Oh, no, that's not.
San Andreas wrapper. Ligero Olor Dominicano. San Vicente Dominicano. Seco Piloto Cubano.
Well, I know Seban cigar.
Oh, it's a really good cigar.
No, he's not Dominican. It's a Seban cigar.
It's actually my favorite cigar from yours.
It's the barbed wire?
Yeah.
But I thought it didn't. I didn't know that it had San Andreas. I guess maybe
I didn't realize
thinking that.
San Andres.
That's what I thought it was, but then the
San Andres is that one, and then we had the Connecticut from Connecticut, but just for the European market, which it looks better, looks nicer, but to me that one tastes way better.
Yeah, I agree.
By far, this is one of my favorite ones from yours.
Smells
Aside
good
from
too.
the
It's burning.
Intercontinental.
Oh yeah. Now the Intercontinental might be it's up there in the top 3 for sure.
Yeah, yep. The early
one.
rendition of the Intercontinental I had, and it was just.
I still like the Irishman.
That's a good one too.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So
That's what sucks. You can name them all, and we're all gonna be like, "Yeah, that's pretty good." Which is like your cigars. All them cigars that I bought from your shop that you guys rolled. I don't think I have but one left, and it's that triple barber pole. And I didn't want to smoke that tonight because my wife hasn't smoked any of your cigars, and I smoked them all, so she'll be mad. So that's why I didn't smoke. I thought I had some more, but I go through that stuff. When it's good cigars, I burn through them fast.
So a triple barber pole. What's the wrappers on that?
It's Candela, Maduro, and Connecticut. Habano. Right?
Candela Habano Maduro.
It's a
Candela
pretty
Habano.
cigar. It's in the house. It's
And
not
just
out here.
straight Nicaragua.
I like the barber poles that use the that go Connecticut and Maduro in the wrapper because I love that flavor change through them. It's more pronounced than it is. That's going to be a real smooth flavor change. I almost said the word. It's going to be smooth through that. I love them because smoothness. Every once in a while, I like that one that's going to give me distinct changes of flavor as the wrapper goes.
But I gotta say, the wrapper that Ish gave me is phenomenal, and we've just been doing it for Carmen and myself right now.
Yeah, we've been a little bit selfish.
Yes, phenomenal.
You like it? Let me know. I know a guy that can do it.
You know a guy? We know the guy too.
CW, where are you coming from? Because they're in Cocoa Beach. Where are you at?
We're in Cocoa Village.
Or Cocoa Village. What is it the same or no?
No, it's
No.
2 towns over.
You
Nice
got
job.
Cocoa
You had
Village,
one job,
you
Randy.
got Merritt Island, and then you have Cocoa Beach.
Okay.
Randy had one job.
I don't know why I was thinking Cocoa Beach.
Listen, just because they all
It's-
sound alike doesn't mean they are.
It's
you
2
know?
bridges over.
So he says he's in the villages, but where you said across the state? I
No,
guess.
the
it's in-
village is like an hour and 40 minutes from us.
That's in Ocala.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay, gotcha. So yeah, he's not too far. You got to go check it out, man. It's a really, really cool vibe. Very
You, the
clean.
villages in Ocala, you about 2 hours from
Yeah.
us.
I'll get a chance, and we're gonna get together, and we're gonna do an event down there, and
Yeah.
with the Cigar Clowns, and I can't wait to come down. I'm so excited for it.
We look forward to it.
Yep.
And also, we're Randy, we still got you lined up. We're expanding our humidor now, and
Sweet.
we definitely.
We got the wood.
We yeah, finally.
We
And,
got the wood.
It's just we've been changing POS system, and it's been a nightmare for the last month and a half.
Oh yeah. Hey, I'm good
But I gotta
whenever
tell
you
you,
are.
we definitely enjoyed the Sulu, the Banda. We had the Torpedo.
I like the school.
Yeah, I mean they were all phenomenal stuff.
Thank
So
you.
kudos to Ironclad. And
Thank you. And Ish.
and the Rodeo Clown is doing really, really good, I gotta say.
Nice.
So thank you, John, for hooking us up. Appreciate that.
Talking about cigars in your humidor. Last night we're on Cigars with Angel. He's from Jersey, Angel, but he was talking about Francisco with DBL. And what is the cigar that I bought? If you remember the one, I guess it may have been his answer to the Digger or similar to the Digger,
The Mafu.
the Mafu.
So the Digger was when he was with LFD. So it's his new version of the Digger. And he does it in Cameroon and he does it in Maduro.
Yeah, he does some magic with the Amarillo.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that is, I tell everybody it got turned on to me because like you got to smoke it because it tastes like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and I'm like, what? I bought
It
it, smoked
does.
it. Oh my god, it tastes like cinnamon.
El Final tastes like that too. El Final, Cameroon.
Yeah, he has that El Final. He is it's kind of like a sweet cigar on his end. So
Hold on, John. It tastes like what?
I'm telling you, Ish.
It has a cinnamon taste. It really does.
yeah, but
Cinnamon Toast Crunch syrup.
it's a flavored cigar.
It's a flavor. Yeah.
The El Final.
It's a flavor cigar. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
not the Amarillo. The Amarillo is not flavored.
No, the Amarillo, what he does with the Amarillo is that he puts his Connecticut wrapper in a rum barrel.
No, so it's still infused, no matter what. Okay.
The wrapper, yes.
Because it's no way is again and again and again cinnamon in a cigar. It is not.
No.
It's not.
No.
Johnny starts
It is
put some milk on it and get it like cinnamon.
Oh yeah, I'm telling you.
And you go with arroz con leche and otherwise. You're gonna have
Brent said
Yeah,
this
Brent's
was
right. It's
triggered.
triggered. It's just like
Oh.
our Cliff Clavin.
Yeah, Francisco Monte. He was the second roller that kind of took us under his wing, and no pressure with him, right?
Yeah.
He literally put it on the basement on his cigar lounge in Red Bank, New Jersey, and took out everything, and he said, "Start rolling." And let me tell you, there was some ugly rolls. They looked like farmers' roll. Horrible, horrible. Not even cheroots. They were horrible rolls.
I will
trying.
take that. I will accept that challenge. Ish watched me roll my first cigar. And when Ish looked at it, that's fucking terrible. You ruined it. You're gonna smoke it though. I was like,
Well,
okay.
the key with him, with Francisco, was that he gave us one leaf. Don't fuck up that leaf. And basically, we roll on roll, or roll on roll. So the leaf basically was screaming for help. And it got to a point that, you know, he would just look at it, you know, does the whole weight with the hand and start all over. And we were there for almost 3 hours,
The first time,
non-stop 3 hours. Then after that, we took a break, had some pizza, some cigars, coffee, went back on the basement. It was a full day event. We did it a couple of times with him, and until we got it packed down, because it was a lot different from the original way that we learned how to roll.
Yeah.
So the first time we learned how to roll, it was with a master Cuban roller named Hesler Hernandez, and the bunching is different, cutting of the leaf, it was different. You know, everybody got their own different techniques that they adapt when they rolling, and that was a lot easier. At least for me, it was a lot easier than the way that Francisco was doing it. So we adapted both techniques, and we kind of then adapt our own technique and what works for us. And definitely the chaveta plays a big role, because when you're not using your chaveta, oh my goodness, it feels like a whole different instrument. The weight of it, the way it's shaped, because some chavetas are a little bit more straight and pointing at the end, other ones are more round at the end. So not having your own chaveta makes a big difference.
But, we've had some really good people along the way, and you know, Ish has been really good with us as well. Steve Saka was another gentleman that gave us a lot of pointers, especially in transitions in our cigars.
In what? In what?
Transitions, haciendo transiciones.
Flavor changes.
Oh, flavor changes.
Blending,
My English, sometimes, you know, it's my English. Probably I can know.
But well, I gotta make sure. We gotta make sure Randy understands, since it's the Anglo part. So, but Steve was actually really cool with us, and along the way, just a lot of great people that have, you know, sprinkled their magic on our journey, and we're grateful to all of them.
Yeah, we definitely love to learn, and education part of it, it's never ending.
Yeah,
it's something. I look at cigar industry like IT. You never stop learning.
Correct.
You just never stop learning. You know,
Anything that you get it, something new comes.
Exactly.
It's
So,
fascinating.
it's one of those things that just when you think you got it packed down, it's like, no, there goes Mo. Here you go.
Yeah.
Take another one. And it's like, oh my God, it's so massive, but at the same time, so beautiful, you know, because it's a creation of us, of the people that are passionate of blending and creating new cigars for people to enjoy. So it's a beautiful thing.
I mean, and it's great to hear, you know, feedback, especially from people that got more years than you in it. You know, I was very nervous. I tried making a new cigar. Even the shape was very new. It was a hexagon tower cigar, and it was like a pyramid hexagon cigar. And I gave it to Ish to smoke, and you know, he gave me a lot of good pointers when I try it again. I mean, it was very difficult to create. And, you know, we do a lot of stuff in small batches. And that was a cigar that we'll probably do maybe towards the end of the year again, and definitely implement the new stuff that Ish told me to try. But, you know, got great feedback, on the tasting and stuff like that. He told me what to change a little bit on the blend and how to change a little bit on the roll. So we're always trying new stuff. That's the beauty of this industry, that you always learn from somebody else, and we're all in it to help each other out. And it's just 99% of us are in it to help each other out. So
and to smoke.
No,
we truly appreciate it.
The question that no couple want to be asked, who's nice.
I was going to ask that, but I
Is
was going to,
Carmen
then
or is Luis?
I withdrew my.
My wife.
Your wife.
Yes.
Carmen, how much you pay him to say that?
No, remember, you guys go away. I stay here.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we're way.
There was zero chance that Luis was going to say it was him over Carmen. There was no way.
I can see Carmen because she's super meticulous. She's always looking to things or whatever. I go over there and she show me the new sticker that you can do this, you can do that, blah blah blah. So she's it has more vision per se. When I can see Luis more like a guy, like a we are, like okay, it's good enough. I know Carmen is not good enough. We had to do a little more.
I just feel like I never, and this is something that, believe it or not, I am learning from him. Okay, so never, first woman, if you never heard it, there are a lot of things that I could say he is right. One of them is.
Are we recording this?
Yes.
Oh, no, that's what I was about to say. Well, yes, it is recording. We're at 27:41 seconds, so you know right where it's at.
This forever, great. One of the many things, because one of the many things that Louis has pointed out to me is that I don't celebrate any winnings, and by that is, for example, let's say the stickers. Remember when you came to the lounge and we were showing you the sticker? Oh, this is easy. This, boom, done. Mm-hmm. I saw it as, all right, we got the stickers. Well, let's move on to the next. What can we do better? I never see an ending on something. And he has taught me, wait a minute, pause for a second. You just finished this, which accomplished this, just enjoy it. I don't see any of that. I have always look forward to what's next. I don't have a stop.
Carmen, it's a little trip. You see the people that they win in the 100 meters in the Olympics or the 200 meters or marathons or whatever. Those guys, they win. They have the goal, they win. What they do, now it's time to relax, to just wind down and then start over. You are more like me. I finish this, I have to start another thing. And that makes you fucking crazy.
I know. He doesn't sleep because I don't sleep. And then if I try to get out, then he don't sleep. So I have to say he's my ride or die because I have really bad sleeping patterns, horrible.
No, but you know what? I've learned. So just to give you a little bit of backstory on our end. So my main career has always been radio, and been doing it for close to 30 years. Actually, it's going to be 30 years now this year. And that's how I was all the time. It's always, what's our next goal? What's our next goal? What's our next goal? So you could keep going up, the entertainment ladder and establishing yourself as a personality, but you never get that moment to enjoy that win, right? So after I got to a point that I've accomplished everything that I set myself to, there's times that people bring something up that remember from the different markets. I've been all over the country and internationally. I broadcasted to Italy, and when I was in Italy with RTL 102.5, we were broadcasting to almost 30 countries. And I forget that stuff. I was part of when Sirius wasn't even part of Sirius XM. I was part of their new launch. And when people bring that up to me, that they heard me in this kind of stuff, I forget, a lot of cool stuff that has happened in my career that I never got to enjoy because it was on to the next chapter immediately. It's like writing a book, right? You're never, until you're done writing that book, you don't get to read it and enjoy it. And I think I'm not done writing my book, but I'm going back in chapters and enjoying them now. And I want her, I want us, and I always tell her, we have to enjoy every chapter that we do. actually, like today we were having a small conversation, and I said, wow, you know, from the moment that we started the company, the company started, well, we first started as an Instagram page just when we were dating and going out and enjoying our cigars. And then the company got created because Carmen liked the pick that we saw online, and I ordered it for her. And she said, oh, I could do this cigar pick a lot better.
And we need to come back to the dating thing after this too. Yeah.
Oh, we will, because that's a great story.
No.
Yeah.
So
Why not?
when we started the company, it was with cigar picks, and you know, she got a couple of cigar lounges to order from her, and that's where it all launched from there. And I said, you know, our first event was a motorcycle event, and we were indoors,
Couldn't smoke.
winter time. It was snowing outside, and we couldn't even light a cigar. And I was just burning a little bit of cigar leaves just so people could smell the tobacco. And that's how we were attracted to where we were. And this is 4 years ago to where we're at with our own brick and mortar and you know, moving forward. And, you know, we're proud to say that we're the only cigar lounge in the Space Coast that actually hand rolls. And if you come in and you want to, you know, you want to see us, you know, and we have the time, we actually do it in front of you. Or if we just finish a new blend, we bring it out and introduce it. And, you know, and that's why we're very grateful of the new lines that we're bringing in, like, soon with Ironclad. We've done phenomenal with the Banff line, you know, War Dogs, the Cigar Clowns. So, you know, that it's an opportunity for all of us to shine at the same time, but that we're all kind of taking the same journey, even though it's different roads, but we're all coming through the same journey. So it's beautiful that we're all growing at the same time. And that's why we're very proud every time we bring in, you know, a new brand, whether they're established or they're coming up through the ranks. We're very proud of everybody that we bring into the lounge, and we present everybody the same, whether they've been in the industry 40, 50 years, or they just started 2-3 years ago. You know, if they believe in us and we believe in them, we're going to push it as hard as we possibly can.
You know, Randy, what's funny is, so I've been listening to Sirius since the inception, and I can guarantee I have never heard a station that Luis was on.
Yeah, that's because you didn't hear the Spanish side.
It was in Spanish, you know, it was in Spanish.
Yeah, it's been nothing but liquid. It's been liquid metal for 30 years.
Well, if you listen to Liquid Metal, the guy that's the voiceover for Liquid Metal, his name is Pete Gustin, actually one of my best friends. He's also the voiceover guy for Fox News.
Yeah.
So every time you hear anything on Fox News, that's my personal. He's like a little brother to me.
We were just talking to him.
Yeah,
2 days ago.
2 days ago, yeah. So it's been a great journey. You know, I mean, I've been all over the country, and Carmen as well. She's seen everything that she takes it more personal than I do, all the stuff that happens and stuff. But you know, she's
I'm a woman.
She's my confidant.
She's a woman, of course she does.
Well, I wanted to
so we have a great
Stopping and smelling the roses.
I want to clear this up. She told you that you were right?
Yeah.
And now you need to tell her she's right for saying that you're right, and then you win. It's a win-win.
Yeah.
She's always right.
No, let's just make it into a tie.
That's like when Robert said, blink twice if you need help, brother.
Blink twice, really?
Enid said it's
I think
hot.
we're the yin and yang of each other.
Yeah,
you know, I do have to say we balance each other pretty good, and honestly, we've been together for a little bit over 5 years.
Mm-hmm. I want to get to the dating story, but not yet.
The what?
I want to get to your dating story that we heard when we come and
there's 3 sides of the story. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, there's Carmen's side. The truth and my side are the same side, and then Carmen's side.
Well, I got to hear her side. No, don't you guys have Cuban coffee? I can't remember. Do you? I know you have. So how often do you go into your lounge and roll you a nice fresh roll? Not, roll you one and grab you a cup of coffee. Does that happen very often?
Mostly Saturdays or Sundays. Sundays, even though we're closed, we're always there catching up and doing something new. It's our first year. The work never stops. So mostly Sundays, it's kind of when we relax, or Saturdays, it's a little bit more chill in the morning. Our area is very touristy. So the
It's
morning
beautiful.
Saturdays.
It's a beautiful area.
Thank you. Yeah, Saturday mornings is a little bit more chill, like till 1:30 or 2 o'clock. So we get there a little earlier and take the time for ourselves and just sit and enjoy, and then we're up and at it.
That's really special though to me. Like if I could roll, and who knows, I may learn to do something later on. You never know, but that's what I would do. I would probably, you know what I mean, because that's something special.
I'll send you a hollow point.
Randy, you have enough trouble now keeping your own stash in there.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But then I would be better. I mean, I guess really, then you really are smoking your own stash, right? If you press roll it, then it's, old habits die young. But
look at Ish's face.
What did I do? What did I do?
Jesus, John, how many podcasts are you on?
Only 2 ish. Yeah, 2.
It's okay.
Well, I gotta say, the Ironclad, the blends that you've come up with, and Ish, you guys have done a phenomenal job together, and I gotta say, you're batting 1,000 with all your blends. So
thank you, because I freaking love them too, and I'm glad that y'all love them.
It was all Randy's idea. He told me what to do, and I made it. It was his idea, no mine.
Do y'all use, like, what is? I'm curious. Do y'all favor the same type of tobacco like Nick or DR, or are y'all different? No. Are you more Dominican, Luis, or you're the opposite?
If you need me to translate for Randy, just let me know.
No, I'm all over the place. I do have some favorite wrappers. I'm a huge broadleaf wrapper fan. I love San Andres wrappers.
Same.
Those two are, but Pennsylvania broadleaf wrapper is by far my number 1, and then San Andres number 2. I am a
Which
huge
one
fan.
of the Pennsylvania broadleaf?
Yes,
different ones.
Yes.
Yes, Pennsylvania broadleaf. I love it. I love the cocoa smell of it. I love working with it, and I love smoking it. So anytime I see any cigar that leans that way, I'll try it. I'm a huge fan of the Doble Maduro by War Dogs. That's a phenomenal stick as well. Great plant. But
phenomenal what?
Cigars.
It's my English. You know.
But those two are my favorite rappers. I'll gravitate towards Honduras every once in a while.
For what? For the rapper?
Yeah, the
Honduras for what? For the rapper, the binder, or the?
You know what? I'm not a huge fan of the Cohiba brand, but I do enjoy their blue, which is a triple Honduras, is wrapper, binder, and filler. Yeah. It's something that I've enjoyed. I enjoy the Ecuadorian Connecticut wrapper. It's another phenomenal. And I'm not a Connecticut guy, but when I want a Connecticut, I kind of lean that way. So but my top favorite is Pennsylvania broadleaf and Pennsylvania ligero. I love to play with that in the middle of cigars as well.
Nice. What about you, Carmen?
I'm all over the place. I like.
She has like the bar wire. That's it. She has like the bar wire.
Don't ask me any questions. I just said no. I'm all over the place. I enjoy Corojo. I enjoy Cameroons. I like, when it comes to binder and filler, of course I like Nicaraguas and Dominicans.
She likes the spice.
I like a lot of flavor in my cigar, and I don't like boring cigars. I love me a good doble ligero. Love it. I like transition. I don't like getting bored my cigar. I No, there's
I
a
was
lot of
looking for the
cigars.
trigger. I'm gonna have to find my beeper button.
But I gotta say, and not because Ish is here, and we have a great relationship with Ish. When it comes to Cuban tobacco, the BTC by far is
Oh, bro.
probably
Oh
our
my
our
God, I
favorite.
love
Ridiculous.
I love that cigar.
And we've been all over the spectrum with the Cuban blends, but by far we definitely enjoy the BTC the most.
I love me a Criollo 99 better than 98.
That's how long I've been telling him. Like he had 3 when we went to TPA in Florida. He had 3 left, and I snagged. And
Ask him how many texts a week does he get from me.
You're right. I'm wanting constantly, bro.
These many bundles. That's one thing that first is very hard to get because authentic coming from Cuba. So it's very hard to get. And when you get it and you make it, sometimes don't leave the fucking factory. To be honest with you, part of my friends, everyone is over 21 anyways, and they don't go to bed. So I see fucking factory. So he just go and, guys, what you did? Well, this guy can't say, no. Those are for the United States. We're the only ones that can we do that.
Yeah.
Bring it to me.
Everybody wants it. Hey.
I smoked it the first time at the at his opening when we were at the Polo Grounds, and I took it out of the out of the cello, and he said, "Just smell it." And that chamomile smell, was right there. Oh my God, it was.
And not only that, where you can buy a cigar, Cuban cigar, 100%, that it takes similar. No, I'm not talking better or worse. Similar to the BTC for the price. Nowhere, not even in Cuba. You just cannot.
Yeah.
You just cannot. So
not even on the beaches of Mexico. I'm just saying.
I have to say I am never been leaning towards never been leaning towards flavored cigars, like infused cigars. But I did my first legal cigar, and by that I mean, the proper age to buy cigar. It was Isla del Sol by Dewar State, because the smell reminded me of my grandfather, that pipe tobacco, that sweetness of the corn. So it was more of a memory lane than actual cigar itself. And I found out about that cigar because I played dominoes. I used to belong to a domino league, and there was this older gentleman smoking and playing dominoes, and one of them was smoking a cigar. And when that smell hit me, I couldn't help it. And when I asked him what it was, and he told me, I immediately went to a cigar place and bought it. And as soon as I smoked it, it was kind of like relieving everything.
So Carmen, you play dominoes and you never saw my domino cigar?
No.
You never looked? You didn't? I will send you a picture. That's just special, whatever. And it was just done for people from Puerto Rico that they want to have a present for somebody to do dominoes. So I did a whole dominoes into cigars, 20 of them.
Nice.
I love it. So I used to play hardcore domino. My grandfather taught me how to play. Very, very young age. When you're 5 years old, you drink coffee and you stay up all night because that's what you do. And that's what your mother encouraged you to do.
Now, you play double sixes or double nines? Because it's two different ones.
Double
six. No, double sixes. That's to me, is the real one. But people with the double nines say, God damn, it takes you 3 days to finish.
No, it's the traditional one.
I would like to watch an actual dominoes played. I'm used to prison dominoes where they just slam them on the table and it's just pow, pow, pow.
Ooh, you don't even know where they've been.
It's all numbers, man.
I could talk, but when I play domino,
she's really good. She's really good.
Extremely quiet.
Which part?
Not me. I just match numbers.
I felt like I almost got kicked out of Luis family's house on New Year's because his uncle and his cousin's husband they're really good. And I sat there and I didn't have a partner, so I picked his dad. His dad can't play. No.
Well, he can play better than I can.
So we here playing, I'm carrying the whole game, and I'm winning. I'm not saying winning, I should say we were winning. And before it hit 12, they got up, they quit the game. Oh no, it's about to be midnight. We gotta say Happy New Year's. And I'm like, they left me hanging. They quit on me. And I really thought they were a little bit, you can see their face expression. They were escalating. I'm like, okay, yeah, maybe they'll kick me out. I don't think I'm welcome here anymore.
They love her a lot.
But yeah, Dominoes, it's my game.
Look what Josephus said is 40,000 cigars in Spain just sitting there not being enjoyed seems a little selfish. That is kind of crazy. When you think. The other night we were on Discord and he's like, I'm trying to find a cigar to smoke. And it took him so long, his battery was dying. His battery died on his phone. He comes back it took about 15, 20 minutes, and finally he comes back out and he's smoking a cigar. I thought that was crazy.
Well, the people that they know, and Aldi should know this one, what are you smoking? But
let's see.
A brown one.
A cigar.
Put that smoke in the air?
No, it's not. It's not. I made this cigar for somebody else. Hold on.
Oh, I know.
Is that a Havana wrapper? Is that a Havana wrapper?
It's very red, but it's not Havana.
Looks like a Russian.
I can't.
This is the bear.
Because of the light.
Maybe.
What is it?
It's hard to tell.
The dancing bear.
I'm going to tell you what it is. No, it's the 2025 festival cigar.
Oh.
That's what it is.
Looking wonderful.
And that's
close.
and to bring it over here, because I had to put this, because with the new regulation, so I put a Gepetto ban on it. Sneaky. I don't. I have so many bands that they give me. They have the bands done, so I don't want to utilize one for my 20 to see how they mature or whatever. So that's that cigar. But you see me, I always no ban or whatever, and that is talking about my cigars, so I'll have the ban. But yeah, and that, by the way,
looks tasty.
Guess the wrapper.
Habano?
Aldi, you cannot talk about the wrapper.
I'll say
That's very smooth wrapper.
Yeah.
Very thin.
Rosado?
Or it's rosado.
Yeah.
But as a matter of fact, is your favorite, Luis, your favorite wrapper, but you never smoked this one. What you say is your favorite wrapper before?
The Pennsylvania broadleaf and the San Andres.
Bingo. That's in Pennsylvania broadleaf.
Oh, very nice.
Rosado. Yes.
Beautiful color.
People only think that is the camouflage, whatever. Yeah.
What's the difference in the taste?
In the taste, okay. A wrapper is the paint in the car. You see how nice it looks. In the flavor, it has a saggy food, you will taste it. If it has, I don't know, like a barbed wire around, you will taste it. But in this, you go like this, and you tell me that is a Pennsylvania broadleaf Colorado, which is how it's called, Rosado, Colorado, whatever. I will give you fucking record Guinness because you will not be able to say it. So nobody can see a cigar for the wrapper. It's impossible. It's impossible. And that you open your eye, you touch it. Nobody can tell you a cigar by the wrapper. It's impossible. Period. If somebody, prove me wrong. It's people making cigars for longer than I do, and all of us combined over here. Prove me wrong. If I'm wrong, I will apologize. But you cannot smoke a cigar and say, "Oh, this is Havana wrapper." Get the fuck out of here. You just cannot.
And that's why, boys and girls, we tell everybody when you come into a lounge, stop sniffing the cigars.
Oh, yeah, right.
Oh, my God.
Especially if they have cellophane on them.
Why are we sniffing cigars in cellophane? It makes no fucking sense to me. No.
Why are you sniffing a cigar anyways?
Right.
Sniff it after you buy it.
That's right.
The only thing that you can sniff in cellophane, it will be, and you actually can, if it's flavor. Because in the cellophane, it comes in 20, 25, 30, and 35.
Or a loaded up hollow point.
Yeah.
Just
so,
true story.
you can maybe smell a little because so much concentrate of the you know, the flavors, but otherwise, when I go, oh, what are you looking for, sir? Oh, I've been smoking for 45 years. Let me try this one. What the fuck are you doing? Oh, let me go. Oh, this is well, no. Yes, it is. You want it? Yeah, okay. Yeah, but it's not. But it's making you happy. I would say
in our lounge, we have a rule: if you sniff it, you bought it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And when
Absolutely.
people do that, the first thing we usually say, well, since you just bought that cigar, what else can I do for you?
Look, if somebody goes with a cellophane, imagine this cigar, any cigar, like this, with a cellophane, and they do this, that's stupid, but I don't mind. But when they start to go,
Yeah, squishing all. Yeah, now they're.
that pisses me off because if they don't want it, the next guy is gonna be, what happened with the cigar? It's like a little smoothie well because that motherfucker sitting on the corner over there, he was like, you know, it's like when you're a carpenter and you want to do somebody else to do a bookcase for them in the living room, and he comes over here, a 600 fucking pounds motherfucker, and goes to the tool set and let's see if he say, well, the book doesn't move, asshole. You're just doing this. Yeah, it's gonna fall. It's not the same thing. So you fuck it up, you buy it.
All your analogies, man.
But it's the truth. The truth.
So did y'all see Carmen Louise? Did y'all see the so Rob says so we probably shouldn't kick them either. He's just making a did y'all see the episode where we challenged Ish and sent him some cigars, 3 cigars unbanned, and he did it. So we're planning, and we haven't talked about a lot of it yet as far as exactly what's going to happen, but we're going to try to have a full panel. But Ish is going to turn the tables on us. He's going to roll he's going to roll 2 different types of cigars. Okay. One's going to be a blend of his that he just makes up, and then one's going to be a blend that AI tells him how to blend. And then what we're going to do, he's going to send those cigars out. So what we're also looking at bringing in, I was initially talking about doing a couple of drawings, having some viewers and stuff, you know, if they're interested in joining us, that we'll get them the cigars there. But I think you guys will be great too, because I already have 2 other guys and 2 other people in mind to do that with us. But it's kind of like so we're going to we're going to have the cigars. We won't know which is which. Obviously it'll just be number. We're going to smoke the cigars and kind of like Ish is going to do us like we did him, you know, but as a collective. What happened? Snake trying to get you or something?
But no, they just launched a rocket in Cape Canaveral, so we could hear it here.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. It's actually the things are vibrating.
Yeah. But Randy, it's a different thing. I'm not gonna do like you did to me. You give me 3 unbundled cigars. I have to tell you the wrapper, the binder, the fillers, the form, the blender, the name of the fucking cigar. So,
but you did it all.
And the only thing that you have to do is mate or is AA?
Well, but it's more than that too, right? It's going to be a teaching moment for all of us in a way, because it's going to make us really bear down and try to guess or experience, try to figure out what it is. And anyway, all the particulars haven't been worked out, but that's something we're looking at doing in the future. If you guys might be interested in doing that with us, it's going to be it'll be a full panel of it.
And the beauty about tasting cigars, right? When you're and something that I've learned along the way, because I watch a lot of I used to watch a lot of other people do their cigar reviews, and it's really what flavors you pick up and what really it reminds you of, right? Because whatever it's earthy to me, it could remind you of leather, it could remind you of, you know, woody note or almonds or whatever. But, you know, when these guys start telling me that they pick up white pepper compared to black pepper, I was like, what? Okay. You know, and then I can
tell the difference.
Sure you can.
Yeah. If I sneeze harder, it's white pepper.
It depends on where it burns in my mouth.
Really?
The white pepper burns more in the back of my mouth. The black pepper.
But everybody's palates is different, John.
Yeah, but I told you I can tell you what I.
Mm.
Yes.
I don't know who tell you that, but white pepper, green pepper, red pepper, and it is orange pepper. Just in case that people don't know, it's 4 different peppers, and it will go.
Orange pepper?
Yeah, it's
Is
pink.
it like Chinese or something?
No.
Habanero. That's habanero.
Oh.
And it's 4 different peppers that people can taste. All of them, I'm going to talk first to your lips, second to your tip of the tongue, third to the throat. It's not going to go different ways or whatever. We're not talking about brandy, we're not talking about peppers. So it depends who teach you how to do it. You might misinterpret how it is.
Listen, don't ruin it on me. I got to figure out.
I tell you how it is. It's not.
Well, that's why I want to do this thing, though. I think it'll be really cool to kind of.
Can you imagine, John? Somebody goes right now to whatever a restaurant, call it whatever restaurant, ABC restaurant, and they put you a ribeye, and all of a sudden you go say, nice pink Himalaya salt. Get the fuck out of here. Or it's salt or it's not. Don't tell me, unless that you see it, that this is pink Himalaya from the 1897. You don't know.
I'm telling you, I taste the pepper differently.
Well, I'll tell you right now, I can't. And I'm going to tell you,
John,
I like a good flavor cigar, like a good profile on the cigar, but I don't eat spicy food. So I will never be able to tell you, oh yeah, white pepper, green pepper, black pepper. No, because I don't eat spicy food in order to recognize those profiles.
No, but it's what Ish is saying is very true. It's where it hits you. Yeah. It's either lips, gums, or in the back of the throat.
You could, I think.
I think if you're identifying in the tongue area, I think you're identifying more of a salty taste than anything.
Because it's salt. It's not pepper in the cigar. It's salty. First
Can you stop ruining it for me?
Well,
you're eating sodium, John. You're eating sodium.
Well, I equate the spice on my tongue. It reminds me of cinnamon, and that's cinnamon. That's why.
What?
Cinnamon. That's where I get.
Is
cinnamon.
that your Spanish, Randy?
No, that's how Ish says it. Cinnamon. He always says. Yeah, it's my Spanish accent.
Dice Canela, pendejo, Canela.
Easy now, take it easy, baby. Take it easy. Cállate, hocico.
Take it easy, baby. Canela.
Oh, boy, that's some. I shouldn't be talking like that. That's some bad stuff. Yeah, that's bad word. Maybe people don't understand me. That's good.
No, but
I don't know if you can see this. This is one of my favorites. This is Connecticut broadleaf.
Nice.
Look. It's only one paper that you can find in the cigar, period. And it's the one that it made your sinuses like a little, like you have ants coming through, like you want to sneeze, like you almost have you want to sneeze or allergies or whatever, and then the black pepper. You can sniff, white pepper ain't gonna happen. Green pepper ain't gonna happen. Pink, red, purple fucking pepper, whatever color you want. No.
He's ruining it for me, Randy.
I know, me too.
Pepper, you just smell it, and that's what and you're a police officer, what it happens when they say pepper spray.
Yeah.
It is fucking black pepper. They don't do the red, they don't do the white, they don't do the green. Why? Because that make you like when you cut an onion. Now again, you got an onion.
All of it.
When you put lemon on the knife before cutting an onion, you don't cry no more. So you see, it's everything for everything. Yeah, you pick up a knife, put lemon on the knife, cut it, chop whatever you want, and you will not cry. So it's because one thing it kills the other. So it's simple like that. So the only one you can taste, if you taste, it will be black pepper. But if somebody told me that they know, like John, I'm sorry, John, I love you to death, but white, green, this, absolutely not, and I will prove you wrong.
So is the lemon to the onion like Criollo 98 is to a blend?
About it like a referee, so it will not manipulate one or the other.
Yeah. The only time that you'll taste the red pepper, like for Cinco de Mayo, I did a spicy cigar. I put habanero on the tip of the cigar, and it was meant to be paired with a spicy drink, and it paired amazing.
I'm listening to you too.
I know why you're laughing. It's okay, Randy.
Fucking Rob is killing me tonight.
I didn't say a damn thing.
So so what
I'll
Rob
save you
is
my
saying,
habanero
that's
tip
why
when
you
you
have it
come
in
by,
the tip, the middle, or the back.
I'll save you the habanero tip so you can taste it when you come over.
All right.
Look, I even did in front of Randy the most hottest fucking gummy, whatever. And it didn't come to my tongue, it didn't come to my lips, it didn't come to my throat. It was spicy, it was not spicy. Actually, it made me salivate. That was it. I can tell you, yeah, it was habanero, scorpion pepper, whatever was in there. But I can tell you if it's green.
But where was the burn? I know it had to burn. I know it because your whole face was red. Obviously,
well, it was 120 degrees outside, anyways.
Well,
So
but your face was red,
sweating.
and you had a slight bit of
Yeah.
sweat.
They had a
But outside of that, it's like it didn't even phase you. But where did it burn you at? Because you're talking about a gummy bear that you chew up, so it's all in your mouth.
You had to chew
Yeah.
for like a couple of minutes or whatever. I didn't know the thing, so I chewed for 2 minutes, and then you had to swallow, and it's for 5 minutes. Well, if I knew that there was for 5 minutes, I just go and swallow it, and that's it.
Yeah, then it wouldn't even. It just burned later.
But I was doing like this, and it came right away, because when you're chewing, when you go like this, the saliva goes from the back to the front. It went to the tip of my tongue. Then you go like, just by instance, you just go like
See?
it was something you could have.
Right there's proof in the pudding. It was a cinnamon gummy bear, and you felt it on the tip of your tongue.
But I say it. I say it was. I say they told me how it says, how it tastes. I say actually it tastes like cinnamon. He picked up the ingredients. I say cinnamon, whatever, sticks, bars, whatever. I say, well, I told you it tastes. I know the difference between cinnamon and a cigar, that's for sure. But it doesn't taste like nothing really. It's like when you have a brandy or whatever.
9 million heat Scoville units. This thing was.
Yeah. So.
And he took it like a champ. Actually, it was about 8 minutes before he even.
Now, Ish, when you smoke a torpedo or a Salomon, do you angle cut it? Do you do the 45 the Dickerman? That's something that we teach a lot of people as well.
It's not 45 per se. I will do a little less than 45, but yeah, because you need more opening the cigar. So you need, that's the big cut. So in the big cut you can have a little more. So it's a torpedo, which it goes, I don't care if it's a 52, 54, 60, whatever, it comes to a point. Yep. So you just cut the tip, you have only like a 1/8 to 3/16 of an inch. That how the fuck you want to do that? So when you do an angle, it doesn't destroy the wrapper, and now when you smoke it, it doesn't come straight to you. It goes to maximum opening to the minimum opening. So when you're smoking, it goes looking for that big opening, and it goes to the other opening.
But I do feel that I could taste different profiles depending if I'm smoking up to my palate or down to the tongue.
Oh, 100%. Absolutely. Absolutely.
So that's something that we teach our new clients, and the ones that are regulars, they already ask for it they already do it on their own. And it's definitely a very cool experience if you've never done it. And you definitely pick up different profiles of the cigar when you do that.
Luis,
Doc.
I always say the same thing, Luis. It's like you like broccoli?
Mm-hmm.
No.
With cheese.
I don't broccoli at all. But my wife loves broccoli. When she did broccoli, it's good. When she cooked the broccoli, it smelled like a whole fucking kindergarten that came to my house and fucking fought like a motherfucker.
That's Brussels sprout.
That's how it smells. Like I fucking hate it, because how it smells. Now, it doesn't taste like it smells. But just because of that, I will not do it. So when you teach people about cigar, like Luis was saying, is you have to teach the final product. Don't go from the whole process. Correct. Because people will get, you have to do that. People that never smoke cigar, they have ammonia in the cigar, they have pills in the cigar, they have, oh my God. Just tell listen, it has to fermentate, it has to do this, has to cure, has to dry. People roll it. People blend it first. They roll it, put it again, dry again, boom, and you put it in your mouth and you smoke. But you say to a normal smoker, not normal, a new smoker, when it comes in the cigar, probably a 1% it will smoke. The rest of them they will say, "Fuck you, I'm not smoking that shit." Meanwhile, they fucking sniffing fucking pain, drinking. You know, but it was from fun. You know?
Very true. Very true.
So, but yeah.
But so Ish, going back on that, because when I first met Lito son, and it was the first time I ever smoked the Chisel, and I know that they have that patented, and they explained to me that you have to punch hole that cigar on the top because that's the way they prefer you to smoke it. Even though 5 minutes later everybody ends up cutting it because it's a pain in the ass to smoke that way. You have to put a lot of the cigar in. It's unnatural to put that much cigar in your mouth unless you enjoy a lot of stuff in your mouth.
Like John, yeah.
but that's where I started enjoying a lot more of that. They call it the Dickerman cut, but that totally 45-degree angle cut.
No pun intended, or
that's literally what the cut is. Well,
it's called the what?
The dick. Well, so Fuente used to have a sales guy
That's a
on
no
the
pun
road
intended.
that his last name was Dickerman, and he used to cut his cigar like that all the time, and that's where everybody. Well, it's nicknamed that way, but it's the 45 angle cut.
But actually, it's called the circumcision fucking cut, but it's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry
I'm
about
just
it.
happy Carl's the one getting all the jokes. That's the best part.
I know,
But-
right?
But so
Even
on that
Angel.
Chisel, are you doing the top and the bottom with the punch, right?
The what?
Have you done that? On the Chisel, you put a punch hole in the top and a punch on the
That's what
bottom.
I thought he said.
No, just on one side.
See, and I've always done it where you punch the top, punch the
So
bottom.
the way that it was explained to me, and when I met the son in Tampa, and wow, I'm going back, I don't know, 2009. It was just you punch hole it in one side, and it's meant for you to enjoy it, so it could go directly to the top of your palate.
Depends,
Okay.
however you turn it.
But
Or you're
it-
talking about the Chisel.
it's not a natural way of smoking a cigar,
Right.
And so everybody ends up cutting it after a while because you want to enjoy it a little bit better and stuff. And it's
This is what happened with a cigar. And John, you cannot write. You're not. I say kind. So I don't gonna argue browse yet. You imagine like how the fuck you say in English leche condensada that it comes in a real
condensed milk.
condensed milk. You know, you make just a hole. It comes, but you go crazy. What you do, you make a second hole, so the air goes and you can drink it, right?
Correct.
That's the same thing with the cigar. Like you want to spray with that cigar, you only punch it. Which I never punch it. I just cut it once.
So do I.
So you can spear in the thing. Now, if it's a little hard to you, you do a second cut. That's the whole thing. The whole purpose of that cigar is to enjoy what it is. It's gonna be a little hard pull, but it's the only way to do it with that specific cigar. Everyone else, or what you do when people cut a cigar and I cannot draw. Well, asshole is fucking closed foot. Absolutely, you cannot. You have to put the closed foot. It's like, but that's how it is. That's how it is.
What the hell's that, Randy?
That is that new CAO. It strangely tastes like barbecue. I didn't think it's like fire.
Barbecue chicken, barbecue ribs,
No,
barbecue
like friggin'
steaks, barbecue
smoked
fish,
meat.
barbecue what?
I'm feeling pissed
Mom.
about the pepper.
But is it because it's smoke cured? Because I gotta tell you,
I got to look it up because it wasn't supposed to be.
so the mafioso that Ish does, you don't use smoked tobacco, which I appreciate a lot because we've tried some Italian cigars that have that smoked tobacco, and it's
Horrible.
it's very harsh, and it's a very
It's harsh.
particular
Damn bitter.
taste. It's not in my palate at all.
Fire
But
cured
your
pipe
mafioso is
tobacco.
completely
That's
different because you don't use to smoke tobacco, and it's
I don't
more
smoke
enjoyable.
So that's like the Kentucky Fire Cure. It's way too smoky. I can't stand it. But then if you grab a Pappy, the Pappy Van Winkle smoke, that one there is a little less. It's more in the final third. That one's actually enjoyable because it's just a touch of that smokiness. Where the Fire Cured is just way too much. It's like smoking a campfire.
Well, if you smoke the mafioso, you could enjoy it from beginning to end.
Oh yeah.
And you're smoking
I know what you're smoking.
the special mafioso.
Oh,
What's that, Candela?
Yep.
It's just Candela Triple Ligero. It was just done for one guy, Justin,
Triple
and he
ligero?
wanted it, and I made it. Yep.
It is. So I smoked it, and I texted him, and I said, "There's no way this should taste this good."
I need to try that.
It made no sense.
I have
He
it.
wanted something. Justin's been asking me for years about finding someone to make a cigar that he calls it the alien.
Yeah.
It was Candela with Triple Ligero, and it just
wow.
it was actually enjoyable to smoke. It was a punch in the face, but it was very good to smoke. And I think a lot of it has to do with the size of it. The way
Now,
it's
does the tartness of that Candela come through very hard or no?
no, not at all. Nope.
Wow.
Yeah,
No,
I need
because
to try that.
remember, Candela again is a wrapper. You only have a 6 to 8% flavor in that whole cigar. So we have
Yeah,
a
but
triple
there's a cigar out there that, which I won't mention, but that is full Candela and no, just I can't do it.
but because okay, that's what happened. Okay, and
So the
if I
blend
can-
doesn't complement the wrapper?
most people call cigars by wrapper names. Oh, I like a Connecticut. I like a Habano.
Oh, it froze up.
We enter in the screen. Oh, okay, there we go.
There you are.
So it's people that they like. Oh, I like the whatever Connecticut. I like the Rosado. I like the Sumatra. I like the Maduro. I like whatever and whatever and whatever. You have over 300 plus wrappers at least, just coming on top of my head. No, you don't like that. You like what is inside the cigar.
Correct.
Okay. Again, like I said, oh, I drank this Lamborghini. Well, it was special because it was white, or because it was red, yellow, blue, or because of the engine. The engine is the filler, and the chassis is the binder. Period. That's how a cigar is. So, a lot of people say, "Oh, I like the Candela." Well, you like what is inside. But some people that they say, "Oh, we have the new Candela, blah 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 blah," and they focus on the Candela. The thing inside is fucking garbage. But people that they like that bitterness, the harsh, they will love it. Fermented tobacco whatsoever, but they love it because they focus on the Candela. It's like, okay, guys, right now, let's go 5 of us, vacations to, I don't know, Medellin. Oh, sounds good. Let's go. It's going to be party. Until you get over there and say, hey, it's not party. Oh, fuck. I'm going to have fun. I know Medellin. I don't know about you, Ford. You're going to have fun. Probably not. So it's all depends. So people that they like just the wrapper, just on the head, they will go, oh, it's the best Candela you ever smoked. It's the best this, it's the best that. Candela, you cannot even test it unless that is burning, and through your nose, you can smell it. In the taste, you can do nothing, actually. But again, that's me saying. So, what?
Nope.
Hey, questions to Luis and
I'll text you the Candela one I'm talking about, so you'll know which one I'm talking about.
I already know what you're talking about.
Yeah. And just, I don't know, the blend didn't complement the wrapper. And it wasn't, for my palate, it wasn't a good experience.
I already know I already know the one that you're talking about, and people are, wow, how good this cigar is, and that way but it's not. Yeah.
The only Candela I'll smoke on a regular is Bryce's from Silent Hero, the Maverick. Absolutely love it because it's not that. It's not the overpowering A. It's more on the green tea. It's very smooth. I
Well,
love
that's
that.
because that's going back to what it's just saying. The blend complements
Absolutely.
the whole package.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And I've smoked a lot of
Can I
Candela.
just do in the wrapper? Absolutely not.
Is freeze again? Oh yeah.
That's a bueno for nada.
He has
Again, keep
dialogue.
freezing myself. I don't know why. I just see you three of you going like this, shh, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know. You can hear me when I say, God damn it again. Fuck this.
I just want y'all to
We hear
see.
you when you're freezing. We can still hear you though.
Yeah.
Thank you, Pedro.
It's the image.
Yeah, Pedro says one of the best cigar lounges I've been to.
Aw.
His and hers.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you.
That's
Yeah.
nice, Pedro.
We take a lot of pride.
Freaking furniture is out of this world. Like, it's all pretty much matched. It's different size chair. Or what do you call
because
it?
a lady handled that. If it
Tuck
was a
and
dude,
roll
nothing
kind of
can match.
look on the upholstery. I mean, it's just very, very cool looking.
You walk into a cigar lounge, you look at the way it's set up, you can tell if there was a lady involved. Period. Period.
We both there.
So
I
what's
just know how to
the
move
dating, we want to hear the
furniture.
dating story.
That's what I was just going to say. Tell us the
No,
dating
I-
story.
You know what? It's if you notice, Randy, when and Ish, when you guys were in the lounge, you did not see any advertising of any brands in the wall at all.
Nothing.
You didn't see any of that. It's very personal to us, how you feel when you walk into the door. We want to make sure that you leave everything that stresses you out, worries you out outside the lounge, and when you walk in, that you actually can connect to the cigar that you're about to enjoy and with yourself. Because, you know,
You go, Robert.
you have to be able to enjoy a cigar when you're taking the time. One of the big things that when Luis and I we were visualizing how before this came up in our lives, it's how our future cigar lounge will look like, or what kind of vibe,
Froze.
what kind of
What
setting
the
it was gonna project. I personally never felt welcome on any cigar lounge I walked into. It was very intimidating.
Mhm.
Every time I walked into a cigar lounge, the men will look at you like you don't belong here, or make you feel comfortable, like, what are you doing here? And I always end up grabbing my cigar and going to a park or going kayaking and then having my smoke or go for a hike. That was my thing. And I want to make sure that that was one of my biggest picks that I told Luis. Our future cigar lounge has to feel welcoming to everyone. And I have to say, we have accomplished that. We have females to walk in by themselves, grab their cigar, work on their laptop. We have females that have walked in, meet all the friends, and catch up, have a cigar. We have made it possible that the His and Hers can walk in and just enjoy a cigar and enjoy company. And you only saw one TV. It was not a sport bar, cigar. It wasn't any of that. Because one of the main things we really wanted to accomplish there is be able to have communication, conversation. Don't get so distracted. If you wanted to engage into a conversation with someone else, you could do that without so much distraction. Because one of the things that is disappearing is the conversation, it's the art of conversation. We get lost in technology, texting, don't call me, text me. And we forget that communication is a big part of our lives. And that's actually disappearing little by little. So that's one of the things that we wanted to focus on as well.
One of the
Luis,
things that, yeah, go ahead.
Luis, how proud are you that it was called His and Hers, and not Hers and His? Tell me the truth. Be honest. Tell me the truth.
So
Wink, wink.
So see, you got to read it. So it's his and hers to the right, because hers. So she's always right. So hers is to the right.
There you go.
That was basically the one win you were going to get.
Points for that,
Yeah.
baby. You get points for that.
Yeah, that was the one win he was going to get. That was
Luis, you just fuck it up. You're supposed to say you just fuck it up because hers is in the right because it's where your heart is.
That is true, right here.
But it's but depends. If I look like this, it's in the right, but actually it's in the left.
No, but we do have, so if you can see
Balance.
it's a balance, and we both have
nice.
it. So
Not much of a brain, not much of a heart. If it's unbalanced, it's not happening.
so we have a balance of everything. But when another thing that we do share in our lounge is, if you look at our walls, it's personal history of both of us, and everything has a meaning that's on the wall. There's some extra stuff that has been present now along the way, and we have our wall of honor where we honor all our military and law enforcement friends, and because we have family on both sides, and it's something that we're very proud of. But on our walls, you can see the history and where we come from, and we're very proud of everybody that's poured a little bit into our journey, and we share everything that we learn, and we pass it along. We have other lounges that come visit us, and whatever we could share that makes them better, or we've learned along the way, we just share everything. There's no hidden secrets or any magical potion or anything that we have. We share everything that we've learned because it was shared to us. So
We learn every day, let me tell you.
Again.
We in this, and it's something that you learn every day. It's not same when we were doing mobile cigar lounges and doing events. It's completely different from a brick and mortar. It's more headache. It's more work too.
I mean,
you think you're just gonna do this. Oh, this is gonna be done just on my free time. No.
one of our favorite stories was we have a law enforcement helicopter pilot that he came with a BAM shirt, and he's like, "Oh man, you guys should bring in this cigar," and we're like, "Bring it!" I was like, "He's part of the family. Come on in. We'll show you his full lineup." And I was like, "By the way, he's going to be here in a couple of weeks." And he came down and met Ish, and
that's the gentleman that bought the T-shirt, and then he left it because he was on a rush to leave.
Well, as a matter of fact, we were talking, and we flew together a few times. So I know the guy.
So I mean that it is amazing how just one leaf unites all of us, and that's what we do. We just keep spreading the love on that part.
Now, one thing, guys, we'll be talking over here this is the hard part about to do an interview with people that you know, you like, and you love. It's like we are talking about everything, whatever. But again, it was about you guys. So tell to the public, where do you guys come from? Why you start to do cigars? And how long it take you from whatever you were to who you are right now? Because we are talking blah, 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 but we're talking.
And when we get to the dating part of it, I think Louise needs to say it. I want to hear Louise's side of this.
So
Sure you do.
So when we first started talking and we were learning about each other, the thing that brought us together was really cigars, right? So
that's the only reason why I kept him. That and the bourbon he had.
That's right. I lost all of it. So when Carmen started stalking me, and when we met, and we finally met, from her social media, I had seen some cigar posts that I actually liked. And when we first met in person,
I was packed, and he touched my waist.
That's
and
right.
I tell him, that's for you to know that you're not going to go any further down than that.
That's right. So everybody was packing that night. It was beautiful. I loved it. So,
man, you like to live dangerous.
Yes, sir. I was double packing. So
absolutely. That's what I want to say.
Spanish,
loaded.
gun. Yeah, okay.
It was great because with everything that we had like a long conversation. It was like a 3-hour plus conversation at the place that we met, and then conversation of cigars came up, and I asked her, what got you into cigars, and then she told me about her grandfather, and then
a whole bunch of history, and all he gave me was, I'm like, this motherfucker, what the fuck you think it is? I just gave him my heart out there. I gave him my answer.
She gave me like a 15-minute answer, and I was like, okay, thanks. So then we changed to another topic.
Yeah.
But
I just say, on you.
But when every time we met, because Carmen was a milder smoker, and she really expanded her palate. I was already full body smoker, and I would just bring different stuff for her to try, and we would talk about it. I had a great manager when I worked for the Castro brothers in Maryland, and I had a very, very good friend who passed away. That every time I would show up to the lounge, he'd just give me a cigar and say, "All right, when you're done smoking it, give me the review." And he would make me dissect the cigar and really broaden my palate. And that's where I got I'm very geeky about stuff. And when I enjoy it, I really dive into it. I always loved the culture and history about tobacco, but he really made me understand more about my palate and look for different notes and flavors within the cigar. And that's something that I really, I try to pass along to everybody else. But to Carmen, it was very special to see her, how she would expand her palate every time and would try different things and what she liked, she didn't like. And it was kind of me reliving my journey as well. And then when we took it up as a business, that we learned how to roll, and we knew what we liked, what we didn't like, and we knew the experience we wanted to share with everybody else. And that's what we do. And every time we try something new, it's all about giving a great experience. I think we really take in consideration just the person who's going to enjoy the cigar more than what we're going to enjoy.
We like to listen.
Thank you.
Anybody that walks in, we want to make sure that the first thing we ask is not, "Oh, let me give you this cigar, you should try that." No, what do you like? Are you open to try this next time you come back? But we listen, because it's not about just making a sale, but it's giving you the experience and just be able for you to enjoy it too. Because at the end of the day, you need to like what you smoke.
You fucking hammer right in the head. Boom. People, and I have 3 or 4 brands, maybe a little more, call it 10 brands, out of the 100, and now it's not 123, by the way. Thank you to the family, 2 new brands, so it's 125 brands.
Nice.
But I'm a Cigars for it. It's all about, I would say 8 to 10. They will say, no, it's what I like, and if people don't like it, I don't care. It's what I like. I say, well, you're not a business guy. No. You like what you like, but you had too many cigars for your public. What they like, why they like that, what the sizes, what the ring gauge, what's whatever. People confuse Bitola or whatever. Let's call it just sizes, the size of the cigar, whatever. And now both of you say the same thing, and I applaud you, because it's the only time I heard, since I've been in this podcast, that somebody said, we make cigars for ourselves, but we make cigars for our people like to smoke. And that's the point. People that like to smoke are going to buy your cigars. Your taste and the taste, it could be totally different.
Correct.
So we're going to make just cigars that you like, and maybe everyone else he doesn't like. So that you're answering that one. I was just like some goosebumps, like holy fuck. There are a few that they said we're making cigars for our clients. That's fucking amazing, to be honest.
Well, and I think that's the important part. Like when you smoked the Tower, I was very intrigued what your feedback was going to be, right? But the shape of the cigar was cool, because we'll make a cigar that looks like another cigar just because, oh, that's a cool design, but it's the experience, right? You could get a cigar anywhere, right? You could get a machine-made cigar, you could get your bullshit cigar, you could get a premium cigar. But what is the experience that the people are taking? And that's something that Carmen and I hammer all the time. Is like, what is the experience that person's going to take away? And that's really what we aim for all the time.
When we get cigars for us to try and to see what fits in the lounge, we smoke every one of them. But we always have in our mind our clients, not just our regulars, but okay, this is different. This has a different profile that we don't have in the humidor. I don't care which brand, I don't care what's in it, but it's something different that may not be for us, but maybe for you.
Yeah.
And we always take that in consideration when we're smoking different brands. Okay, we need to make sure that we stand behind it, number one. And number two, we want to make sure that we bring something different to a client to be open to try. Because I'm going to give you the perfect example. I have someone, Roy, he old school, smoked the same thing all the time, just Connecticut. And that's it, Connecticut. No way around it. He didn't want to talk to me because I'm a woman. He didn't think I should be smoking cigar. It's okay, no problem. But the little Ming, little Shank, when he went to pay for his cigar, I told him, if you want to go in the humidor next time with Luis, you're more than welcome to do so, but most likely he's going to tell you exactly the same thing I did. He left, a few weeks came back, and he asked for me. And he told me, I'm
Nice.
open for you to give me something different to try. And now he bounces still some Connecticut, but he's able to not just stick to Connecticut, but open to other blends and different profiles. And for me, that's very achieving because there are good cigars out there.
That's
good. And we're not talking about big names. Every cigar out there that has a good flavor profile, to me, that's a win for us and for the client, because we're giving them what they want and they're open to try something that they will like as well, and they'll come back to try something different. And that's why we take our time with our humidor, and we also get feedback. That's another thing.
Yes.
We love to hear when we have cutter lights or we have a new cigar to be like, you know what, that cigar, it really up for my taste. Okay, I already know what's the blend in it, so let me redirect you. Or if it has the same similar blend, maybe this one, it was from Mexico, let's try a jalapa, or let me try a Peruvian, wrapper. Just something different that may change a little bit the profile just to tweak it for them to experience. And if they like it, then that's a run, and that means we did our job right.
So now that you guys almost 1 year over there, I know it's coming. It's not yet. It's coming. It's coming. What you think, or what you don't think. You don't have to think. You just go and the cigar is your clients. What they must smoke. Talking about sizes and of course wrappers, because most clients, they don't know what is inside the cigar. So it's a Habano, it's a Maduro, it's a whatever. What is the best seller that you guys have at your place?
And it doesn't have to be Banff.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
But also, while thinking about the answer,
but actually it is. But it's okay. John, go ahead.
Can we just go back to Carmen telling the story? And did anybody pick up the one thing that you really should have picked up on? And I know Luis kind of shook when he heard it, but she immediately went to a shank. Did anybody?
Yeah.
That's why I sleep with one eye open.
Yeah. Yep.
And that's why you sleep. Luis, that's why he's sleeping on the fucking couch.
I'm not a quitter. I'm very persistent. I want to make sure that I do my job right, and that the same experience that I got when Luis was giving me different cigar blends for me to try and expand my palate, I want to be able to project that as well, because I know what it feels like to be in those shoes, to be open-minded to something else. Now, you do have those clients that they stop. One brand, one cigar only, and that's it.
You always
they don't move any forward than that. But time to time, they'll look to the side and say, you know what, next time. And it has happened. Even if they go back to the regular cigar. And it's okay, because that's the cigar they like, and that's the cigar they enjoy. And that's perfectly okay with us.
Back to my question. What most of your clients like?
So
in the tobacco, in the all cigar, no brands. I don't care about the brands, names, whatever.
No, and that's a conversation that we have a lot, that we learn, right? So we were, for the people that don't know us, we came from the Pennsylvania area. So in Pennsylvania, 90 to 95% of our clientele were most full-bodied cigars. Right. And between, 54, 56, that was their that's the preferred gauge. Over here, we've learned mild to medium body cigars, and people love their 60 gauge in this area. And
No,
And a 7.5
Oh,
or
yes.
7.
but guys, Luis and Carmen, you know why? The different areas, different cigars. You know why?
well, obviously the heat down
You
here.
don't know. Okay, you are in South Florida. Well, you are a little more north than me, but you're in South Florida. It's 104 degrees outside, and you want to drink something that is not water. What you drink? Beer, right? A cold beer. Now you go to Siberia, in fucking Russia. It's cold as fuck. What you drink? Vodka.
Yeah.
You know, they drink vodka the whole day. They drink no. They are so cold that they have to maintain the body temperature up, and we're so hot that you have to put it down. Happy with cigars. It's knowing hell that most of the Floridians will smoke oscuro tobacco. I'm not talking maduro, talking oscuro, the next one. Okay? They more into Connecticut, Habano, and maybe medio tiempo in between, whatever. Okay. Now you go to New York, New Jersey, whatever, Pennsylvania. They have the 4 seasons.
Yeah.
What they do? They come the summer, Connecticut, Habanos. They come the winter, Maduros, this, because it's different thing. It's gonna feel differently, if it makes any sense. So that's the trick about Florida. Florida, you don't know. If people come from the north and they want to smoke an amazing Maduro, thinking in the minds. Remember, Maduro is the sweetest cigar of all. But what you put inside, because of population, whatever, you put the strongest leaves inside. They might die. They say, "What the fuck is this?" So let me have a Connecticut or a Rosado or whatever it is. But it makes sense. So it depends what you are.
Correct.
You're going to appreciate more this cigar, or those cigar, or this drink, or whatever.
That off, boy. Look at that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, look, it's Randy smoking his own cigar again.
Nice Ash.
Thank you.
Well,
You
I had to knock that taste out of my mouth.
She say with no even me getting up, she just tell me, nice ass. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, but that's been it's been a good learning curve for us, and oddly enough, it's helped our palate again to reset it and re-educate ourselves as well, right? So like that, you don't get stuck in the same blends and same profiles, and that's been a good reset point for us, and I think for both of us, and every time we try something new, it just it's refreshing to us. So that's been really good. One of our top sellers is our sweet tip cigar. Not only with new cigar smokers or people that are just starting their journey, but with seasoned vets. When they're starting their day, they're in the middle of the day, like Ish said, they want something cool, relaxed, and it gives. We do a little bit different than everybody else. We use a little bit of honey and brown sugar, and that's a little bit. It's a nice curveball for people. We don't use the Splenda or the chemical sweeteners, just because, I don't know, to us it's not a great experience, but some other companies do. And Ish, we had this conversation not too long ago. Mm-hmm.
We did.
We're all about the experience, and we enjoy the experience that we provide that way. And it's what works for us. From other companies, something else works, but for us, this is what's working.
Now, because these guys, they're just talking about cigars and whatever, like with friends, whatever. Another question for you. What do you think that you do different than anyone else, every lounge, including my lounge, any lounge, that is benefit for you, that you are the only guys doing what you do and attract people into your lounge because of that? Obviously, your sympathy, obviously, the beautiful wife, obviously, you for the Randy kind of guys, I mean for the whatever, but no, that was a joke. But what do you think that you guys are doing differently? Because you guys are doing well. I know when I go over there, I see it. So you're doing something
I can answer that one.
Go for it.
One of the things that we do different from not just other lounges, but to give a better experience, we always ask if they're gonna stay in the lounge and smoke a cigar. We always ask, would you like us to pair your cigar, or will you be open to a suggestion to pair your cigar? Whether it's coffee, beer, wine, you know, we mix
cool.
different cocktails just to enhance some of the profiles of the cigar. So
Best coffee martini around, baby. Espresso martini, number one.
Never try it yet. Never try it. I tried the coffee, no martini, but
Yes, sir.
He's down in West
Yeah.
Palm.
yeah, I in West Palm Beach. Yeah.
So yeah, we like to offer that as well, the pairing experience, and most people do. They'll be like, sure, and they're open, whatever it is, whether it's coffee, whether it's a beer, whether it's a wine,
Yeah.
a cocktail. They're open and they try. So that's something that we do different from other lounges, and just to give a better experience as well.
Well, that in our education as well. Carmen is a certified sommelier through Tobacco University, and she's part of the Sisters of the Leaf. I'm a certified tobacco retail, and so we combined, we have a good base, and we're always trying to learn. But I think the thing that we do different, and I'm gonna dare to say, not only in our area, I say nationwide, is that anybody that comes into the lounge, if we have a regular sitting there, we introduce everybody to everybody, right? So it's that camaraderie, and it's that, and people call the center of our lounge like the living room. And we sit there and we sit with our clients and we talk to them, and you know, sometimes it's therapy session and all sorts of conversation. We don't the only thing that we don't bring up in the lounge is religion or politics. Outside of that, all topics are free to discuss. But we introduce everybody to everybody, right? So if we're there with a regular and a client comes in, we introduce them, and you know, we make them feel welcome, and we join them into our conversation. And that's something that we're very proud of. And of course, as Ish knows, and Randy, you saw when you came to the lounge, we're extremely proud of our law enforcement and our veterans. You know, we're very proud of our wall of honor. Carmen and family and my family both are in we're military and law enforcement. So we honor our family and friends first, and then the regulars that have come along. I mean, we filled up our shadow boxes of just patches and the coins, the challenge coins that people donate to us all the time, and we give back all the time.
Plus, it's beautiful to see when one of our regulars will, like, say, donate a patch or a coin. They like to sit and they just smoke and they start reminiscing, looking at their patches, and they start telling us stories. So it's nice just to be able to have that one-on-one interaction with our clients, even if it's just in and out, the regular walk-in that we may not see again, but just make them feel comfortable. It is important to us because we like to treat people the way we like to be treated as well.
That's exactly what we do. As soon as somebody walks in through the door, it's like if we were walking through the door and how we would like to be treated. And going back to our veterans, for those of you that are joining us here and don't know a lot about His and Hers, we do a meeting twice a month called the Patriots Defender meeting. So any of you are veterans and need help with your VA paperwork, we have an organization called the Patriots Defenders. And this is something that we've done in other states that we've lived in. My brother used to have an organization called the Silent Warrior, and we helped our veterans with their VA paperwork. And now with the Patriots Defender, we do it twice a month, and we don't charge anything. You don't have to consume anything. You just got to show up for the meetings, and they've helped out. It's going on 25 of our veterans, and even one of our veterans that's stationed out in Australia, who's also part of our, the dad is part of the TPA association. You know, we're trying to help as much as we can, and all you got to do is show up. And if you're not in our area, you send us a message and we put you in contact with the Patriots Defender, and they'll help you from there.
Nice.
And
I've heard a lot of great stories about that.
Oh, yeah. And to be honest, you know what I love about both of you, Carmen and Luis? You guys are just yourselves. And it's funny, you know, in every family, people, they can fight to each other, like my wife and I or whatever. You maybe you're up in the morning and you're fighting for whatever reason because you leave your fucking underwear in the fucking whatever or CD into this or whatever. You guys fight because you guys fight. But when you go into the lounge, is a free zone. It's just like just relax. And both of you, I believe, you guys on my eyes, and I've been doing this for over 30 years. But you are the number one people I will be, or I want to be part of it, because you guys are fucking phenomenal. It's always no one disrespect the other. Again, closed doors, you do whatever fucking you want. But in the business, you guys are spot on. And I see you many times being me over there, and I've been over there, not too many times, 5-6 times, I've been over there, and I say, hey, Luis, and he goes like this, just like this, like a zoom, and she goes zoom, and he goes, okay, she already knows. You know, like a, maybe discount, maybe this, maybe blah, 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 blah. So you guys are fucking awesome, to be honest. I never saw anyone take a business like you're doing. Because you guys, it's only two of you guys. Maybe later on you have another employee or 2 or 3 or 4 or whatever, but you guys are over there 100% of the time, and that's what I love about you guys. You know your shit.
We definitely, once we walk in through the door of the lounge, we definitely leave everything outside. Whether we're not agreeing or something, we'll squash it, and then we'll continue it later. And then we do have a rule at the end of the day. We squash whatever the problem is. We kiss goodnight, and
You can go to bed angry.
no,
or
we
upset.
never do.
Yeah.
And that's been part of our success as a couple, and I guess it translates
And
into
that's great.
business.
Well,
And
Luis,
and
you really got to think. She will cut a motherfucker. So.
Yeah.
So going to bed angry would be bad.
No, she'll give me a kiss all pissed off, but she will give me a kiss.
Yes.
And I saw this once, and tell me, Carmen, if I'm not right. So it was my second time going over there. And it looks like Luis was holding the spot for her to park. It's free parking, but it's just right there. And here come Is and announce, and he park. And she's like, what the fuck is that guy? Well, he says, you pick up my spot. I said, well, I'm so sorry. I did. I'm so sorry. But no, you guys are super fucking lovely.
Thank you.
You guys are. Otherwise, you know me. I will call your names from here to the fucking moon. So that's how I am. But you guys doing something that nobody does. And you know what nobody does is give attention to the client, not just to your register. Giving something like a sit down, can I help you, whatever, that nobody does. What do you want? Oh, you.
Yeah, we call them ringers. The ringers are the ones that and just away, because that's what it's about.
These two fucking human beings, Carmen and Luis, on my book, I work with them to whatever, because they fucking deserve it, and they good, and I will always be for them. I don't care if they say one of my cigars whatsoever, just how they are. I will be there because they are amazing. And I'm sorry, guys, but you guys are amazing. And how you treat people, and I've been over there 6-7 times, whatever. I never saw that. I don't even do that in my own fucking lounge. When somebody gets a little, I say, you know what? Fuck off. I don't do that.
It has happened a few times where I had a not so good experience with a client, and I'll still pull it through, finish the whole cycle, right? And the next time they come, I look at Luis. I don't have to say a damn word. I'm like, that's yours now.
That's what I was saying. You just
That's
look at each other, and that's it. I saw that many times, and I was over there for the color light, and you just look. And on my mind, I said, well, she's saying this, he's saying that, blah, 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 boom, boom, boom. But a minute later, it came exactly like when you put watermelon and you put fucking tangerines and you put whatever in the process and it comes to the juice. I said, okay, it's coming out. the use is coming out. Okay, Ish. I said, I knew. You guys fucking communicate, which is the best thing to do in business. And it's hard.
What comes out of the machine?
Your fucking beer, asshole.
I said the use. Did he say the use?
The use?
The use.
Juice.
Yeah. There you go.
I appreciate that. I appreciate
Let's-
those words.
Juice. Juice.
Let's
Speaking
kind of briefly talk about the TPA a little bit. So you guys are members
Yeah.
as a lounge, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And so have you had any I don't even know how long I don't know if it's been a short time or a long time, but I mean, like, have you had any other members? TPA members come into the lounge, or have you had anybody, talking about it? Or
Yeah,
So-
we have one. Right?
We have one. So
Yeah.
during Inch Cut and Light, almost right at the end, we were just sitting down and talking, and we were explaining what TPA is about
It was
to one of our
almost
clients.
at the end. Yeah.
Yeah,
At the end.
at the end. And we were talking to one of our clients, and we explained to him what TPA is about. And as we were talking to him, I didn't notice, Ish noticed that he said, well, go on the phone, check it out, TPA .rock. And he did. And right in there, he signed up and he became a member.
Ish, it wasn't Gabe or fucking Uncle Hector, was it?
No,
Yeah.
no, it was not. It was funny. I believe his name is
Rick.
Rick.
Rick?
Oh,
he froze up good now.
Oh, yeah.
That's a funny look.
There's the extra one.
just like this. I
There
fucking
we
hate
go.
it.
There you go.
Hey, you back.
But anyways, we were over there, and Carmen was talking with the person, and okay, blah blah, and I saw the guy going like this, pick up his wallet, pick up his phone, put his cheers on.
Yeah.
He looked to make sure that he can spell correctly His and Hers Cigar Lounge, and I said, he's
Because
making
people
a
text
he's
to
being a
spell the
member,
word
right?
"and" with the little Y, and believe it or
Yeah.
not, that irks me. I like the whole spell out and A and D.
So that was Louise's. Louise
By the
wanted
way,
the hand sign.
Just to clarify out there, we are the original His and Hers Cigar Lounge. We are the only His and Hers Cigar Lounge nationwide. We are trademarked, and
Name and logo.
we have to send out a cease and desist to another lounge. But we are the original and only His and Hers Cigar Lounge in the United States.
Nice.
There you go. In other state, no, in other country, I put the rice just to let you know. No. but
But our logo and our name is fully trademarked,
Yeah.
and unfortunately, we have to send a cease and desist to another location. But
It
it's not
happened.
personal; it's business, and we work very hard for our name and to put it up
Right.
there. And
We gave it time.
and
We gave it time. We didn't did it right away. We
Yeah.
try to be the, good people.
but you know what happened? Again, that goes to you, Carmen and Luis. You guys are so fucking nice. And even if Randy thinks that sometimes I'm an asshole,
He is.
it happened to you the same thing that happened to me.
Correct.
I'm very nice, and I let people go along. But if you keep leaving people go along, all of a sudden you're gonna find out that your property is not yours anymore. So you have to go and do what you did. You trademark.
It doesn't cost anything to be nice until it's time not to be nice.
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty nice. No,
Well, there's that whole thing.
The thing is that when
on
we
the
got
fake
trademark,
signs.
when we trademark our name and our logo, we're very proud because we did it while we were doing mobile events. We didn't have a brick and mortar, and everything went through. So when we had the brick and mortar, it was like, oh shit, this is real. I mean, it was real before, but it's a different kind of stage.
And it's been a lot of hard sweat,
Yeah.
tears, and a lot to get
Yeah.
where we are.
I'm money.
And money.
I'm money. I'm money.
Well, and that's the whole thing. People will take. There's a lot of takers in this world, and then they start mistaking kindness for weakness, and that's when you just got to be a butt to them. I mean, they don't get it, and you just got to turn into that person, and then they get mad. Well, you're just an asshole. No,
Well,
you.
and I guarantee you that. I guarantee you, Luis and Carmen did the same thing that I did. Polite, ask to the guys to refrain, for do what they're doing because it's ours, in this case theirs, whatever. As again, months pass by, a year pass by. Sorry guys, it's 21 and over. The motherfuckers keep doing the same thing. Well, I had to send you. I had to teach you a lesson. Cease and desist. Bye bye, fucker.
Yeah.
I've been telling you. You don't pay attention. Bye bye. Sorry.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I did it. So
What I love is that your social media presence is fantastic, and because I work with a lot of lounges that there's not that social media presence, and like you really, because I can do an event there and I'll put it out to everybody, but there's no social media presence, so I'm just, hey, the brand's going to be there. We're not drawing people.
Now, when we invite somebody over, first of all, we believe in their product, whether we have them again or not, but we believe to have them in there, and we push as hard as we can to make it worthwhile for them. And then, and then we listen to the feedback. If the feedback is great, then, we move forward. If it's not, then we move on. But we're very proud to invite, everybody that we invite, and we'll push as hard as we're pushing for ourselves. Because, at the end of the day, everybody needs to eat. Everybody has a business. But I think it's up to the lounges that if you are going to have, whether it's a huge brand that's been in it for 100 years or somebody that's just starting out, it's the lounge's responsibility to give them that platform, as well as the brand gives the platform as well. But it's more the lounge responsibility. And then, whatever the event turns out to be, then that's different. But if you're coming to our house, we're going to, leave the doors wide open and give you everything that we have. And that's what we do for ourselves, and that's what we do for others as well. And then whatever happens from there, obviously, it's a business decision. If it's beneficial, we move on or forward. And if it's not beneficial, then we move on. But that's how we treat everybody.
Nice.
And again, that's what I love all of you guys. You guys don't bullshit. You do this, do that, whatever, and that's it. And that's what I love about this couple, guys. Yeah.
Well, it's what we've noticed about a lot of the folks that we've had on is the folks that are truly real, really stand out, and it makes you just want to support them because they're so honest and it's so genuine, and that's very important, especially in a lounge setting. That genuineness and to feel welcome and just to go in. I love hearing the stories about the ladies coming in. I think it's because I've seen it on the opposite end where they're just not treated how they should be treated, and I love hearing that.
And you know what, John? What I love about this couple, about a year and a half ago, Lou Pizzatelli told me that he went over there with Bob, whatever, blah, blah, to this nice couple having this and that. And since then, we're talking, and I'm talking about buying my cigars. No at all. They were the only guys that they can roll cigars, they can blend cigars, and tell me, we need a little help. What do you think about this blend? Can you bring me this? I say, absolutely, yes. Can you do this? Most fuckers, they will say, oh, I'm the fucking best, and fuck you. These guys, they want to learn. These guys are growing up, and I wish that they make fucking millions. I wish, because they deserve it, period. And I never say that in any podcast or whatever. And it's not the wine talking, by the way. It's myself. So it's the truth. So it's you guys are fucking adorable. Like my wife say, oh, they adorable, but not like, yeah. I say, they adorable. Like, yes, they are. It's different thing. So she say,
we are more what you call al pan, al vino. I don't know if there's
in English would be to bread to wine.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
But no. It's okay.
That's direct translation.
There's another way to say it, but
that's a translation. Al pan, al vino.
Al pan,
bread, wine. But say al pan, it was a son, and the father say al pan, and then al vino is another name. albino, like albine, came. So he shot, boom, and came back because he was in danger. So he shot. So that's the whole thing. But you guys in English, you fucked up, man.
Yeah, you guys don't got cool names like that.
I didn't understand the fucking thing. I like
It's a
bread
real
and wine.
You get bread and wine. That's what you get. That's all you
Someone
get.
got shot. All I know is someone got shot.
No, we just like to tell her how it is with, you know, even if you have to use the words accordingly to the situation, but I think transparency with us is this is it.
Yeah.
You know, this is what you're gonna get. You're gonna get Carmen and you're gonna get Luis. Period.
Yeah, there's nothing better than hearing, hey, this isn't going to work for us. We're going to pass, or let's go all in.
We have to be honest, and we have to be also at the end of the day, we're still running a business, you know.
Right.
And
Of course.
you haven't been, John. You haven't been, but you'll see our humidor. We don't
Nice,
have it.
CW.
We really don't. So we have to be very selective with what we bring and give opportunities to every other brand. So like, we have taken out cigars that we won't be bringing, so we can make room for other cigars. So we'll rotate it as well.
And yes, before you guys say it, let me take that away from your fucking shoulders. Not because you guys are members of the TPA, they can carry, or myself can carry every brand. It costs fucking money. It costs money. Yeah. It will be a rotation. It will be maybe $1, maybe $2, maybe a bundle, maybe 3 bundles. People keep buying. Maybe you want to have the whole fucking shelf. You don't know. But people do not mistake being a member of a TPA and you have a brand that you want to be His and Hers, me, Cigars, or anyone else, because we pay bills as well. So it's not, you know, we cannot spend 400, 300, okay, 700, okay, 2,000, 4,000. Well, fuck not.
No.
I cannot do that, you know.
Yeah, I always say to the lounges when we talk and they talk about, hey, I'm only able to take in a couple boxes or a couple.
And that's it.
And I say, listen, we want to grow with you. I'm not looking. I know what you're facing. I know what you have. You're brand new or whatever. We want to grow with you. So if it's only 2 boxes, it's only 2 boxes, and we'll get that going and let's see how that works, and we'll go on from there.
Think about it, John. It's 2 boxes that you never saw before.
Absolutely.
And if people like it, those 2 boxes, it can come 20 boxes.
Yep.
But people say, oh, because I'm part of this, you have to have me. No, it's not a rule saying the TPA that I had to have you.
Right.
At all. Period.
No, and like what you were saying earlier, the different areas calls for different cigars. So
yeah, absolutely.
We're learning to see what moves quicker. Obviously, so for the people that are not in the industry and from the cigar lounge side, yes, it's great for a brand to have their cigars in a lounge. It's better for a lounge not to have those cigars in the humidor. We want to see them come in and go out.
Yep.
Because a cigar that stays in the lounge means a cigar that's not selling, and that, I mean, we got major brands that we thought were going to do well. Unfortunately, they're not coming back in. Once the box is done, that's it. And I honestly, there's boxes that I've told Carmen, you know what, I'm taking the box out. We'll donate it to Cigars for Warriors, or we'll donate it to some veterans, or so on and so forth, because we are part of Cigar for Warriors as well. And we'll just, because we don't have the room, so we need the room for other brands to come in and give that new experience and new stuff to our clientele. So that's how we mostly move. And some people might say, oh, you guys are dedicated to the boutique cigars. No, we're not dedicated to boutique cigars. No. We're dedicated to an experience.
Yep.
And there's a big difference. Yep.
Yeah.
Not only that, you're dedicated to cigars that they just come in and you want to put it this way. If somebody all of a sudden put today a brand new TV, it's a big commercial. And I don't care if you have a Samsung, you have a whatever brand you have. Oh, that's good. Let's go and do it. Okay, that's up to the client to do it. So what you put in is new brands that nobody heard about it. And the tobacco is as good or better than the other ones that you have over there and you didn't move. What people don't realize neither is your business. You have to make money to sustain what you are, electrical bill, water bill, license, pay for the cigars, pay for everything. People don't get that. So, and I'm sorry, but the new guys are coming harder than the old guys.
Yep.
I'm sorry, but this is the truth.
Well, a good thing about theirs.
We've been to lounges where, let's say they have one brand and they have to bring 20 of their faces. Why? Same cigar, same blend, different sizes. Why? Because, oh, well, this one moves, not that one don't move, or this size is better. You know what? We bring what the client wants, what we can move, and what we can give them a good experience on at the end of the day.
I mean, we've had other cigar brand owners. Good friend of all of us, Nick Perdomo, walked into our lounge and he was surprised that we didn't have a lot of his stuff. And I said, I have your greatest hits right here. And we have
3 cigars,
3 of his 3 facings.
That's
it. And they all move. And that's all that we need. You know, unfortunately, we can't have a wall of his stuff. You know, people come in. I was like, "Oh, you have Davidoff?" I was like, "No, because I don't have $100,000 to give Davidoff." So
Right.
$100 for the fucking cabinet to start with.
So, but we're giving the same or better experiences than some other big brand names with other brands. And
you know, their egos are too big where they sit back and they.
But by the way, Carmen, what is the cigar that you're smoking?
You know, that one with the Dominican, Piloto Seco, and San Andrea. You know, that one that has that thing around it.
It could be called, it could be
the
a Bauer.
Yeah, I believe so. It was a Bauer, not anymore.
And see, like with you guys, y'all's shop, when somebody comes in, y'all have all the education is there. You know, like you're able to talk to them and tell them and give them that experience where there's a lot of lounges you go into. What can I help you? What you looking for? I'm looking for the, well, we got these new ones. You know, they just really don't know. And that's a shame.
We make sure we walk in with everybody into the humidor. Even if Carmen is in there, I'll walk another client comes in, I'll walk them in. And if she could handle both of them at the same time, if not, we're both inside and we're keeping an eye out for our people outside, but we'll both go through the motions, whether she's on one side, even though our humidor is not pretty big, but we know how to move inside and we'll guide them to whatever they're looking for. And she'll guide the client to whatever they're looking for. And then we keep it moving. But
and it's a beautiful humidor, by the way.
Walks in where they're, I mean,
we give them
a lot of the times people just come in to look, right? Because they're still finding out that they're learning that we're there. And people just want to be nosy and see what we got. And they'll come from other lounges and they tell us, and we'll go through the whole education part and explaining our humidor and how it's laid out and the specific, there's a few brands that are specific to us. We're proud to be a Banff lounge in the area. And we're very specific about that. And we go through the history, not only about the cigar blend, but every brand has a history. And there's other histories that are richer than others. And we go through the history.
It's selling the story. Yeah, you're selling the story.
You know, right now, we'll go through the Cigar Clown history. We go through the Banff history. We go through the War Dog history. We go through our history. We go through Francisco's.
Yeah, Francisco's was great.
And then the general market, you know, we have I've lived in more states than Carmen, so I've met other people before Carmen and I were together. So I've had experiences with Pete Johnson or with Ernesto. So I'll bring a little bit of those stories, you know, with Lito, even though we don't carry any LFDs in our lounge. But I'll bring up the story and I'll compare one thing with the other. So, you know, we incorporate a lot of the history of the brands into your experience as well. And then you make your decision from there. And then if you're not, at least, you know, if you walk away with a little nugget from our place, we're happy with that.
And, you know, and sometimes those bigger brands, when they tell you they want you to carry all of their lines, Well, you know what? All your lines don't sell. Maybe you should take a look at getting rid of some of your lines instead of pushing all your shit on us. That now I got to take up all this shelf space when I can sell and put in orders for your 3 or 4 biggest sellers, and I can move those.
Well, that and the space. I mean, we're very limited space in our humidor, so we want to provide the best experience overall. So if we have a good experience with a new brand that I mean, I'll give you an example very quick. There's an older brand like Gloria Cubana, which we revisited this brand, and we had a great experience with a particular cigar that we wanted to bring in to give that one new experience, and it's been great. Esteban Cabrera's been around for the longest. They don't advertise enough for their benefit, but it's a brand that we believed in, and we retried it, and we brought it in, and they're doing great with us. So we try to do that with everybody else.
To Esteban Cabreras, I know who sent the wrappers to them in Nicaragua. It's a friend of mine.
You know well.
You know that guy.
That guy.
I can't wait to come down and just be.
We try to do that with everybody, and you know, whether it works or it doesn't. If it didn't, you know, I mean, nothing's 100% proof, right? Sometimes we'll bring something in, it doesn't work, then it moves out.
Look, Luis. To me, is when I came to this country in 1999, I still have a fucking heavy accent. Oh well, I speak fucking 8 languages, so don't try me to. Oh, what's going on, guys? You okay? I don't do that shit. So I just talk normal, like in my accent. It's not who you know, it's not who you have. You know what I'm going for right now? It's not who you know, it's not who you have. It's not what you can do. But the guys that know you and the guys that you have. So if you cannot do it by yourself, you will never make it. Period. For instance, friends of mine, Joseph, Orlando, everyone, I love you guys. If you're watching this, I don't care. It is Padron Cigars. So they do whatever they do. They don't need fucking reps at all. You buy straight for it. Why? Because they can do that. Period. So that's how they are, because they are, call it legacy, call it whatever you want to call it. But for the new guys, you have to, you know, to prove that you are better, not better, different taste than the rest of the people, so they will buy it. And that's what you guys doing in His and Hers. You getting cigars for people that nobody knows, and all of a sudden people are buying. One example is the BTC. Who the fuck knew the BTC a year ago? Nobody. And look at you. No, BTC, whatever. So it's look at those pictures.
Yeah, that's freaking beautiful picture.
Thank you.
But Randy, you can see, you can show whatever picture you want, but look under my name, what is this over there? His and Hers. People, Cigar Dude. I'm sorry, man.
It's okay. It's okay. Take it easy.
By the way, to completely answer your question from earlier, on the brand side, I mean, obviously our hand rolls do very well, and people come specifically for that. But on the brand side, the BTC is the #1 seller in our lounge, and I can tell you that because I've been doing numbers for the last 2 weeks.
And we're still bugging you. Where is BTC?
But the BTC is the #1 seller out of all our brands.
Guys,
we have general market brands.
But I put all the money in the BTC, meaning the Bitcoin. I put all the money over there. So this is the thing. It was at the Bitcoin.
I'm not blowing anybody, no smoke up Ish's ass or anything. We've been deep in numbers for the last 3 weeks, and as the breakdown, well, I mean, we just told you we're changing POSs, so numbers are crazy. But the BTC is the #1 seller of the brands in our lounge.
I can understand why. Because if I come and I see some, that's what I'm buying. That's just.
I mean, when we did the BAM Cut and Light, we had a couple of clients that just bought them. They didn't even want the box; they just wanted the bundle.
They buy the bundles. Yeah, they buy the bundles.
So,
And
Crazy.
I almost fought with Randy because it was only 3 left. I said, you know what? I know a guy that make it.
But I've only been asking you for like a couple of months. He froze up again.
Join the club.
So,
Yeah.
anyways, I was so pissed when
You
he
do,
said,
Clint. It's delicious.
I had this cigar and I had no one. And I cannot smoke once to say, okay, put it this way, Randy and I, we are the only ones, probably another guy, Zach or whatever his name, going to the pool until 2-3 o'clock in the morning, just in the pool, just,
Every
hello,
day.
water.
We were frolicking in the pool.
He has a fucking BTC. That fucking pissed me off. God damn it, because I don't have it.
Ish must get at least. I send them crying emojis like every 2 to 3 days.
Yeah. It's true. It is true.
Matter of fact, it's been longer than a few months because you came to Texas in March, you and Oscar, and you had some, and that was my first time to try it.
No, but you left from the TPA.
Yeah.
The last BTCs.
I know, but when you were
That
here,
was
you had a
awesome.
bundle, and I tried one, and I was going to get something, and I didn't
You
get
gave
them.
Randy BTCs, but you didn't give us BTC.
Look, I make in 2024. I make 111,000 BTCs. I didn't smoke one. I couldn't. That money went back to do something else for the factory. I never had the money. Don't ask me why. I'm the owner. I paid for it, but I never had money. I had to ship back.
Yeah.
So in 2025,
I gotta tell you, out of all the orders that we placed, the only time we smoked BTC was the first time you came to the lounge when we watched the fight.
Yeah.
Outside of that, everything has been orders and directly to clients.
Yeah.
Carmen,
We
you
haven't
see my
tried one.
name? You see my name now?
Sorry, Randy.
But
Come to the
Randy,
lounge one day
Randy,
again.
I steal the favor. I'm sorry, Randy. You live in Texas. I live 2 hours away, so
I know.
nah.
Anytime you want to go to Cuba, I got a passport. I'm more than happy to go with you.
Bad news for you, Aldi.
I know.
Americans cannot travel to Cuba unless they are with a resident or a citizen of the country.
Well, I was hoping you'd have like a couple extra 2-3 passports that we could go.
He's got stuff in the floorboard. He's
Put it this
Jason
way,
Bourne. He's
Call
the
me Juan.
Spanish Jason
You can
Bourne.
call me Juan.
Yeah.
Aldi, put it this way. I know a guy
¿Cómo se llama? Juan Rodriguez.
that has credentials to go to Cuba.
No, but we're very grateful to
No, we did.
all the brands that have reached out to us and through the TPA, the new people that we've met, and through Ish and all the people along our journey that have reached out. And we're trying to get to everybody. Obviously, we're very limited in our space, but again, it's the experience that we're trying to provide in our area to our clientele. So if we haven't gotten back to you, we will eventually. And everything is about the right timing.
Are you talking to me?
Absolutely.
Plus, I'm putting in more.
Well, you're in our lineup. It's coming up.
Right.
We're gonna make some changes inside the humidor to be able to put more faces in.
Yeah. Hey, there is no hurry.
Guys,
Matter of fact, it'll be to your benefit if you wait just a little bit longer, because I've got a little space in the DR where I've had the original blend of the Sulu, which is a Toro, and they've been sitting there, and they're coming soon.
Yeah,
and I think it's way, to me, I like it better just because it's a bigger
Sulu
cigar.
was the first one I smoked from.
So let me ask you something, Randy. When you started doing blends with Ish, did you ask him what you wanted in a cigar, or did you thought about in general what people may like in a cigar?
When we started telling him, because I had a partner then, so we started telling him what he's froze up. So we just started telling him like what we would like in the cigar, and that's a good point, because uh, they actually blew us away. It was way better than what we could have imagined. And I looked at it like it kind of it was what I love, right? I do love them, but I think that each cigar really gives, even the Connecticut gives somebody, it's a different Connecticut. And the other two cigars, they're medium full, so you're gonna get a little bit of what you want. But we was originally only going to do two, and one of them was going to be more of like a pepper bomb, a really much stronger cigar. And a couple of days, testing blends, and I had a buddy of mine also showed up. Well, Panda, he's over there right down the road from Ish, and he showed up, and we were both. He tried the cigar because I know he likes those kind of cigars. And so that was when we were smoking that, we were just thinking like, man, I like it. And I know there's a lot of people that would like it, but probably not a good cigar to start with, right? Like there's going to be a limited amount of people that would really like that cigar. So that was kind of, all that kind of played in to answer your question, to get something that's kind of middle road, kind of kind of maybe like everybody would like them. My wife's palate's much different than mine. She likes the Nicaraguan, the earthiness, the pungent, but she still likes our cigars too. So that's a good thing for me, I think, for the brand, because even though she likes those kind of cigars, she still likes our blends too. So
yeah, good balance.
Mhm.
Well, like that, you can niche yourself either.
Mm.
But that's unfortunately in the newer brands, when they niche themselves with a cigar, whether it's too peppery or it's too bland, for them to get a second try is very difficult.
Right.
And we'll talk about a brand that a lot of people don't have a lot of good things to say. I mean, Gurkha is a brand that people have tried it 10 years ago and they didn't like the cigar. And myself, I'm a huge cigar aficionado. I didn't enjoy the few that I tried, so I'll see them and I'll just keep walking, and they might have something phenomenal now. It's just human nature, right?
Yeah.
That you didn't like something, like there's a restaurant that I got sick from 15 years ago. I'll never walk in it again. It's a humongous chain throughout the United States, but that's just human nature. You didn't like it once, you're not going to go back to that.
And in this industry,
you only got one shot.
Tough. That's tough.
One shot. Yep.
Like
First
when
impressions mean a lot.
Yeah, when y'all came to the house after we come to the lounge, and y'all showed after the TPA thing, and y'all kind of hung out, and I think that's when I gave y'all the cigar. Or y'all bought some cigar or something. Anyway,
yeah, we bought them.
Y'all had some,
TPA.
right?
Yeah.
And then I think did y'all smoke them before y'all came? Anyway, I think y'all
no, we tried. We had smoked War Dogs, and we tried yours when we bought them at the TPA, because at the lounge, right. I told you I was smoking it all the way to my fingers. I was smoking the Sulu, and I tell you how insanely good that cigar was. And then a few days later, I tried the Rodeo Clown. No, Randy had sent us a few cigars, and I told him the Rodeo Clown was my favorite, and we bought the box there as well to bring into the lounge.
Aldi sent you.
Yeah. And that's how, but yours we picked up at the TPA event, and thank you for putting us to your brand.
That's a nerve-wracking thing as a brand owner, right? To have somebody, and I'll say to your caliber, right? Like, I know you guys, but it was also in a way like I knew y'all's caliber of educate. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I knew y'all knew about cigars, and that was also kind of a relief. Like, there's a good chance you'll like it, right? Like, because you understand, and to tell me what you said really made me feel good, because that's what you want to hear. But not gonna lie, everybody's not gonna like all of them. I don't think I've smoked any of Ish's cigars that I don't like. I have my favorites for sure, but that's all over the board with that. I love all them cigars, and that's where I'm glad, like y'all were talking earlier about the experience that y'all are trying to bring to people, because it's the newer cigars, whatever you want to call them, the craft, the boutique, whatever you want to call them. There's something about them that it's hard to. And you still like the old faithfuls, I would say. I like to smoke one every once in a while, but
You know, one thing that is great when Carmen and I try a cigar is because her palate and her taste buds are a lot stronger than mine. Carmen has a mapping tongue, so she is able to pick up a lot of flavors that I am not.
Super tasty.
same.
Hold on, Luis. Hold on. How you know that? That she has one.
Because she tells him what she tastes in the cigar. And you're like, does it tick you off that she can do that, Louise? Because it ticks me off when my wife
actually
tastes.
It's weird, but I got tested for super taste buds.
Super taste buds.
I thought it was like some crap. I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, I can taste things even on food that you may not be able to taste. I can pick that up.
Do you cook a lot, Carmen?
They gotta pick up a little, how you call cerezas? How you call cerezas in Spanish? Cereza. Yeah, like
I thought that was Spanish. You were saying
like some sort of berries.
Yeah. So
like
that, you have like this, the fucking tail, and the woman's like here, she can go like this, put in the mouth, and go
And make a nut out of it.
That's how it's coming.
I can do that with a cherry stem myself.
I can do it with a cherry.
That's actually how I got my wife to go out with me. That's my dating story.
Hey. And happily ever after.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. She did 2 of them and tied them both in the same knot. I was like, whoa.
Remember, at the beginning of the podcast, we said I stick with him because of the cigar and bourbon.
Yeah.
That's what actually brought us together, cigars. Wow.
No, but it's been a great journey, and we look forward to the rest of it. But when we do try a cigar, we do it together, and we compare, and besides what we enjoy, and we'll pick apart the blend, whether we enjoy it completely or what we don't like. We always, even if it's not for our palate, we'll try to pick up who or what could get a good experience out of it. If it's something that we don't enjoy at all, and there's a cigar, which is a major brand in the lounge that I'm dying to sell out, which is not a good experience. We're just, and the feedback has been horrible, and it's sad to say because it's one of our favorite brands. Once that cigar is done, it's out. It's got a lot of clout behind it right now. There's a lot of promotion behind it, but it's not a cigar that I will, or we both are not comfortable recommending to people. If you pick it up, you pick it up, but it's not something that we're pushing right now, and it's almost gone. And once it's out, it's out. And it's a major brand, and trust me, there's a lot of money behind it right now in trades and everything. But it's all about that experience. And like we've said, and we talked about this in the TPA meetings before, that range right now between $8 to $12 or $14 max, that is a phenomenal range for cigars right now. And if you're out of that range, you better be batting 1,000. And these brands that are coming out with cigars for $30 and $40, the ones that are between 8 and 14 are giving them the run for their money. So everybody's got to step up their game. And I applaud all the new brands that are coming out, because it's a lot of hard work, and a lot of them are putting some phenomenal quality and great cigars.
Yep. 2 brands I won't say come to mind. They're major brands, been around a long time. They're $30, $35 a cigar, and they're good. And when you're buying one for $12, $14, that can blow those away.
Mm-hmm. It's a big deal.
You just got to, that's where you got to teach people. You got to let them, hey, just try this. Yeah. Y'all, I would imagine that y'all probably, certain people, you would say, here, just smoke this. Trust me. If you don't like it, you don't have to pay for it, or something like that. Like, can't do it all the time, but I imagine you would do it.
No, we have our regulars, and Carmen will do it. I'll do it every time and be like, we know you smoke this, but try this right off the bat. Yep. And especially if it's something that comes in that we believe in. We've done it with the rodeo clown. People that come in looking for that heavy hitter, and we're like, you know what? step away from,
Give this a shot.
do we want to sell that $40 cigar stick? Yes. But we got a cigar that's
$40 what? $40
Well,
what?
I'm going to call it a stick because it's $40, but I'm going to call it a cigar when it's $15.
Okay.
And it's equally good or better. And
But again,
at the end of the day, you could do a sell anywhere, right? You could go to the supermarket and buy a cigar, but are you going to get that experience? And that's what we always circle back to that all the time.
and look, guys, you want to see a live fight right now, a live fight, like a UFC or whatever? Just one question. Imagine that Carmen and Luis tomorrow, I hope it never happened ever, but they decide to part ways, they divorce, whatever. Who will keep the lounge?
Go ahead.
Oh, dang.
I can tell you right now, that face says it all. It's Carmen. Period.
The bullshit?
Pretend Luis has a choice.
I'll
She's
keep the
just-
dog we don't have.
She's not even looking at him. She doesn't want to look. She's just sitting there like,
The first few
Answer
TPP
that,
meetings, we
Louise.
didn't even
Go
think
ahead.
we were allowed to speak.
yeah. He knew.
That's why I stay quiet. Like, you got this.
Then the name would be, it used to be his, but now it's hers.
Yep.
Hers
Yep,
and
hers,
hers.
just hers.
Cigar
Hers
Lounge.
and hers. What's hers
it
is
could be
hers.
hers and
51%.
only me. Cigar Lounge.
No, I think honestly, and I'm a person of my word. He knows that. If I say something, I stick to it. Like, I am not about being too stubborn, because I think we all have a little bit of stubborn. Boy, you better not look at me, because I am looking at you through the tablet.
Stubborn. I don't know what that means.
I'm very firm with when I say things, but if something was to happen, or never happens, I think the relationship, when it comes to work, we know how to switch on and switch off. And not only that, but
It should be.
he taught me a lot with the cigar industry that I didn't know, and I was very unaware of it. So yeah, for working purpose, it's a great asset.
I got good assets.
All right, guys. We're on that two and a half. Go ahead, Ish.
It's my English, but again, Luis, you have a good what?
Assets. She said I got good assets.
Assets.
Okay. Yeah. It
You
was
know
my
exactly what I mean. It's a double word.
Only in
I
Spanish.
know. I'm a fucking asshole. I know.
Y'all may not know Carmen Louise, but Aldi has done really well. We usually only go about 2 hours, and we're about that 2.5 hour mark. So I know he spent an hour on
Holy
tomorrow. So I know
Randy.
he probably got to pee, huh?
You can thank the Red Sox because we're crushing the Astros.
Yeah, no, I'm looking at the logo. I'm so sorry for you.
Oh, God.
Yankee logo.
I'm
There's
so
that guy.
sorry.
Because
Oh,
my
look at the
I say,
baby.
fuck up. What the?
He
There
just,
it goes again. I did good tonight, Randy.
yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Like at some point, the podcast is going to sound like this when Ish is on here. It's just going to be solid.
You know what?
Look at how she
Fuck
looks.
you.
Look at how she looks at it.
Yes.
Look.
All right, so let's
Look.
get everybody off so John can go night, and let's go around the table, and I'll just say something first. I wanted to say it earlier, but y'all may have heard this, but a couple of weeks ago somebody told me when we were smoking cigars, he was just saying that a cigar is just a great social lubricant, and I've never heard that phrase, but it is, it's just a way for everything, anything and everything, even sometimes politics
Now,
and
we mean
religion.
lubricant for everything.
What's your final words?
You know,
Ish?
my English is not very good looking, so it's a
My
lubricant
English
for
is not your
everything.
English.
That's fucked up.
Just imagine.
Look
Just
at
imagine.
that. Lunes que
Just
sí.
Italian.
Is that
You
true?
didn't have an accent.
Mira qué
What?
linda.
What's your final words, Ish?
My final words for this couple is do what you're doing, guys.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yes. And somebody comes with, oh, you have to do this, you have to do that. Say, fuck off. We do whatever my husband and my wife, or both of us, we decide, and sayonara. And that's what they should do. They have an amazing fucking place, nice cigars, amazing coffee. Let me tell you, they have the wine, they have the beer, some cocktails, whatever. So do whatever is best for you.
Thank you.
Exactly. What
Simple
about
as
you,
that.
Robbie?
I am very excited about coming down to hang out and just to be there. Just the event is going to be great, but just the idea of being there around that and having you go in the humidor with me and tell me what I'm going to smoke. As you go in, and I love the idea of walking in and saying, "What do you have new that's in my wheelhouse?" As opposed to what's new that I'm going to like.
John, I will give you the talk, and I will guide you to the stuff when you come.
Perfect. I can't wait.
By the way, John, just to follow with you, I will be there.
Oh, I expect no less. We're gonna
Hey.
plan it when Ish is in the DR.
Aldi can work a mean humidor himself. I've seen that, and it's friggin' awesome. So, what about you guys, Carmen Louise? Any final words?
Yeah.
I think we're just grateful to everybody, and we're just grateful for everybody that walks in through the door.
It
And
gives us the opportunity to be able to provide to them also the experience that we once had, and be able to give them, like he said, when they leave our lounge, that they can take with them something, with their either educational part or just the conversation, the experience, just be able to take something from us and move forward with it.
And one of I've said this story a million times, and Carmen's tired of hearing it, but belief does unite us. One of the best stories that I have, when I used to work for the Castro brothers, I used to have a client that he's a lawyer and his wife is a book author. They adopted a baby out of Colombia, and when the kid turned 12, he wanted to meet his family. And they only knew the town where the kid was from in Colombia. So they just decided to go, and he said, how big can this town be? And he hit the pavement running. And after 3 days, nothing, went into a cigar lounge, told his wife, you know what? I need a break. I need a cigar. Went into a lounge, met a newspaper writer. The guy liked the story. He said, hey, you know what? I'm just going to write up a little something, see what happens. 24 hours later, the newspaper writer called the guy and said, the mom read the story. Here's the information. And now the kid, because of a cigar, has his family that adopted him in the United States and his family and his mother in Colombia, all because of a cigar.
That's the best story I've ever heard.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
That is friggin' awesome.
Right?
All right. I hate to say goodbye because I can stay on here forever.
We are aware, Randy. We are.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yes, thank you for the invitation.
So
Hey, anytime in the future. Anytime. I had a lot of fun, and with that, peace out. Y'all love one another.
Be good, guys.
Bye.
Have a good one, guys.
Have a good night, y'all.